men ko US amanfo se Canada
ebisi Mexico
yen jim from unsem wow ni nyina to ne muntana ekwado ni nyina de bre to ne nante ne enko amano
ne da se pi Oheneba ye nante ne atufa ne ahwensam a ekoso enkofo ekroso ye metefo ene ahwefo akwa ba be hyase e de afri Australia ho e na Australian Open orekodo enanopa one game etimi ekoso quarter final match na Lorenzo Musetti or retire because of injury when team antoa so Emma Novak Djokovic so after 30 sets no onya walk over when team a progress na injury ahadwene pa na Novak Djokovic qualified there then so wish Lorenzo speedy recovery say one of the things it happened our tennis ugidi pa say or form game no air course no injury na we pull out when team antoa so eto tennis players be brave when it be aka say obe wish Lorenzo Musetti the very best of luck. Another game so Shilton on it Janek Sen why na ebe wini a qualify for Memano semi-final. Yenko soccer World Cup na Basso ever Canada Mexico any Americano every single day da yete asemfo from obekaya na no kwesi da game obi ba so Mexico na yehu gunmen nipa bonifobia na omukete tuo omobora stadium ekunipa between 11 to 12 na ano de papa raise security concerns say Mexico obi a mo host World Cup and mo security so porous nipa bonifo ekitetuo ebora stadium a muntimi enyi omo muntimi ehu say we etuo hye ne ho ana weapon hye ne ho ama ewudie kese esidi a monye fit some betimi ahostu World Cup we club football ponie na mo be hostu the rest of the world security concerns in tinkofo raise that be mo call say Mexico yen strip omo the hosting right na yenyi from nsem na World Cup no say Canada and American kwa na be hostu a yema sa two countries no en hosti say nipa for Eddie Tobacco Stadium na security for ehu ma omadi woni de Mexico host World Cup na no enso enyeye enne Champions Night UEFA Champions League all the games baso and then anwumre no kwetwe pepepe na obi and start and you'll be born the same time already. You only two clubs are any automatic slot qualify to the round of 16. Now afei and you be train emu 8 now completely now you top 8 no not the others 16 teams are playoff. Now you 8 already 8 now I qualify automatically in home and the games no ano a one game will be a here anymore Antonio Conte's Napoli and Chelsea Conte Asian former club Napoli our tallest of injured players be brand or more unavailable because of injuries. David Neres our ankle injury, Vanja Milinkovic Savage our thigh injury, Matteo Politano Epra on a tie, Ame Bramin and so Epra on a tie, Frank Anguissa Zambo enya hamstring injury, Billy Gilmore our groin and a Kevin De Bruyne and so enya hamstring injury. Lukaku available say obe facing the former club ne there nanso we mo players a omo entimi embo no and Antonio Conte say ene omo be hia omo number 12 omo supporters ne say omo metal machi omo enka say injuries we ntino omo ebe saranda omo hia supporters no behind them na ene game no omo enso etimi edin kunim na Moises Caicedo say what the legendary Diego Armando Maradona what ni din atini din ene de ye na anwa ho asem stadium a omo dey ato such a legend ono Caicedo ebesi akan ehonmo konfo born echi say ono oye dirty player say there be ono omobuga aribia pe say owini boss di ochiri ene say o the ball ebe san ho na Chelsea akonsidity kwan bia so how be wini ball there also call na owini ball no e di Chelsea Mercedes ayi say as a fan on support Chelsea wabo Chelsea na wa dedicate no ho e di Chelsea ye project bia efe ni mo was consistency and so etim juma over bed 3 years near Chelsea say omo kono nkwadan kwadra ase the results ne Chelsea omo enso enhyemo kena ene match no a very difficult game Napoli for epese omo nya win na omo secure playoff slot Chelsea so ehia win Bali into the match no abe game ano ebe den na obekai William Estevao o she go bitia Barcelona Chelsea Eshe Barca 3 no sa Estevao go no ena ama Chelsea players no bia ka won sem go no enie baby a pick ball na Barca defenders tata no the ball no call the right side of attack na o shoot to ye ma ball no to net no Chelsea players no obi a esse sa goal we and so far Champions League goal of the season mo bi entin say ma Chelsea players no omodi atudwa
Santos to win it back. Now Reece James. Estevao.
Favourite Chelsea Champions League goal so far this season?
Estevao.
Against Barcelona.
This season?
Estevao, Barcelona.
Steve, Barcelona.
Estevao, Barca. I think probably biggest Estevao's, man. I was thinking the 3 on Barca because that was probably the biggest game. So, yeah, biggest Estevao's. The finish on the near post was incredible.
Wow. So say my goal. I like my goal. My first one.
Já fait that one. I would say Estevao goal against Barcelona.
I would say Liam, the 3-0 against Barcelona.
We Chelsea players no most of them GD pass William Estevao sao go na yichiro no eno any so far Champions League no goal at papa na when say Casemiro up a return to Madrid wedding kai kra send the last 4 months obo we are Omo United biom wo hu say Chouameni Madrid for no engine ndi say home sweet home Madrid the club ebo no man platform kese pa enti Casemiro GD pass between ono and Chouameni enye better into a start here ne nkofo ne lobby said a beya obetimi join Madrid na fe at the end of the season what mean akosia kan biem e de amomo Florentino Perez ahead of a Madrid game on Benfica airbo Jose Eba face to face with Benfica Florentino Perez only players no ehia e de ato manim say Jabi Alonso eko no more excuse. It's about time players na take responsibility na omo ensure change of attitude and a great commitment. Players necessary musu buy. Na omo ko omo ho ma club no we Florentino Perez meet no share players no there or the eto omanim. Hendrik Ebolon Amalion. Hendrik Enya obeba back to Madrid. Name the problem and he say oba born obenya biabo ana onya bi more ope more playing time. Madrid team and guarantee dia omontono enfa Emalion na omonfa buy back clause no enfa of finding the fit na Madrid enya space betimi accommodating so betimi and start abo 1 minute na omasanso abetoro enti buy back clause no se Madrid ebetono kra dia Hendrik epese omo ede sa clause no enso ehiem Nico pass enra o she goal power ye hema Fiorentina bobo konu lusu ye koma qualify call the round of 16 Copa Italia. You be say Nico pass say at the end of the season no be returning to a parent club na we dey alone and our born at the Amakomo na Nico pass ejremu Only baby aka or you married the player or you fully focused say obolon e de Amakomo wo mo club no o si bibia e possible name first 10 first the ordinary ho e hawa season no abeko e de ama ni club komo asese obolon e de amomo Jose Mourinho the special one on the former club and Asia Benfica e win Madrid baby oboda no omonya drum pa o ma secure automatic 8 teams never qualify. Omenya a slot or honemo. If you say Jose is a player back ni who ewenim Homa Madrid. I Kylian Mbappe. More an antidote na. If you say Jose H1. Mbappe banking in the goals. Next Madrid team no here. Obi atimishe midfielders eshebi defenders eshe enti unka say Mbappe nko a wingers no timi the ball no koko na fentana no esu ene se Benfica be win a omo here almost a perfect game defensively and offensively just say omo ye better and sana Benfica Edin Kunim over Real Madrid and so a club no na defender Nicolas Otamendi say a collective effort ne be defend in unit as a team be defend better the least error be no Madrid ebetimi apanish way nsema Nicolas Otamendi and also Eddie Atuja Barcelona and FC Copenhagen free Denmark so ana airball Barca ehia win den necessary eda 9th. Say omunya win na ebetimi guarantee say top 8 no o qualify Dani Omu a Barca player also omo de ene win ene hia omo be say omo be play off bia because season we games no edo so pa Barca hope for a win na first 8 no omo enya slot na omo arrest nemom omo ebe me say Frankie de Jong ene Pedri surplus no 2 important players ema Barcelona na so enye excuse say without Omo Barca ain't any kunim without them also Barca account for FC Copenhagen must win edema Barcelona almost club name on position pa ope number 10 and the favorite position coaching the board there na bebia ewu edi amano Jordan Larson ebo FC Copenhagen also no osani nyina no or support Barcelona or Barca true and true name omo and the best team in the world na ebo obia enyeja no ho collectively omo ebe defend ye na omo attacking so omo ataki omo few chances no one Barca eba onya chances be highline na enti the least chance be abenya bia no also team eteki Barca currently omo the best in the world na so Embro Copenhagen so say ene omo ebe team akọ so havoc the new Spotify Camp Nou coach Hans Flick or manager captain Ronald Araujo after last year Champions League na Inter Barca na free ho besi ne Araujo won see that the call for ball 3 so Chelsea match no crowd there e be say asem no crowd ema otubata kwaye no ho adwuma na manager no person o manage no on be say o de ne be start crucial games enti okọ Spain o mebo game against Albacete eno Copa del Rey some match no there ebedu ho no na emu eda ho no a Araujo betimi a start ama Barca nemom tougher games no to send na Champions League in there coach no ebewe asan when say ehun be hia na wa ma boy no enso etimi abo obekai Andrew Arshavin ono aye former player na obo ede ema Arsenal Russia hona na odi ni nkwipa Arshavin the Pinocchio wakasa o se aye no wanwapa say season we hwia madu de hwie na omo afaya omo coach ni nyina achi no okola liga na 1 point and a separate Barcelona and then Madrid the Champions League in Madrid ahead of FC Barcelona say Madrid one worst season po Barcelona entimi enteki advantage amana shock kakra say Madrid form here about for me still now no Barca form entimi enye very dominant draw. I started training with Paris Saint-Germain with Barca and I joined PSG also had the profile now born now Obana the Raj club Paris Saint-Germain anonti ano choose say PSG any club ono enso ebeko Luis Enrique PSG no contract extension na 2-year deal and omo ebese onema coach no na afi okọ 2027 to mo twetwe no ahyasia ekoso Sir Luis Enrique be stay for 2 or more years no abodjuma with Paris Saint-Germain na Saudi Pro League no according to IFHS almost a league no better than MLS American League no or the etoto Saudi Arabia League na Saudi League no won the new panty omo the rankings no by in the 13th and Saudi League no 27 places and sa and na Richard MLS no enti Messi and Ronaldo when the ball league more than international football history for statistics no the man Saudi Pro League no was ropa Saudi next year almost so many sika between most of the best players world best is here Ballon d'Or FIFA best hold on Dembele Saudi Arabia ebe table offer na omo the Dembele about Saudi omo enso league ni mu we eso ane yegina na ya dan ho aba ye kokotie pem sign again Semens Vita ajiaba so body back to back and back makomakom yensa eno agye atoaso a omo kra to sima ane yekofa yebape yebetoaso amonane.
abusuafo ya mu bibi akwaba e de ba Pensign Company Limited so edmaku a wo Ghana ha wakofa eduro nwanwaso e de abadwa so a eduro no eye nwanwade akese eduro ni din ne Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule eduro na ne mra na de agan no udnam na oti agan a eduro yi e na mebe kanfo de amagana ni bia na se bibi ni bia se obenya bie na won so anonom na etimi aboa no sa eduro nwanwaso ye ka ho asemi Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and then the capsules no eye eduro a ye adwuma wontini mu eduro uyo obi a sabi o mema sem eda fom tinkeja bema ni ntimi man mu so kra bema ni ntimi mpega no ho uye bema sabi woni obahiem na sisia no waje mu a wonso eduro ye kanfo de amawo eduro ye eduro a ebeboa ma wontini na timi asore gina so ebe mamoja de pusane wo bema no mu ama bema na timi asore gina so ye na watimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so ye bema wuhia eduro Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules anemna ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na te kopra kona koto eduro ne bi nanom na bohu sabi eduro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei wuye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono ma pichikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo konfitire na se wo menses na ma ebeyi a eduro ebeboa eye Semens Vital Herbal Mixture kona koto eduro no binom be ma onfichiko no bibia ye kama de amawo afei so wote yaw o onfichiko mu a eduro ebeboa eye Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule afei so obi won ma sabi wa ko jane nan no na moja di akire we oba na otisa de bia hu moja no tieniye pa se moja no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red a en na se do betimi abo ma moja ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra afen so obi so a sabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan se sciatica wo sciatica eduro betimi abo ama yawo ne twetwe na wo ni nyina etimi ati akokra no e ye agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules eduro no eye adwuma wontini mu na enuane no bi wo eduro wo mu a eboa pa ye friend nitric oxide say nitric oxide no unya eba onipadua ma enti bi emu asi enti na akantare ba bebiem ba be hu ntini ama ntini metuna da wo modi atime de afusane usisi ena ya ye neurotransmitters a sonifree adwen no ho ena eba eno na se obi te jawa na se pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etimi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etimi akofom edrei ewo nyane no bi wo mu a etimi release neurotransmitter ye friend endorphin na sa endorphin ne pa se usisi ena yaw jaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei eba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina afiri wo ko e de amaw enti so sisi yo ya eduro wo so nom e ya agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules eduro age award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 eduro age award e fasisi ya de ho 2024 ye sa hwani mu sa fie di anyum nyina so ye be sa age award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so peme wabla obenu meduro no sima kakra bi achi a frɛ number no a egu screen ase no o frɛ number na ye be no be kasa kama ni ato sedi obesi anu meduro no na enu metimi aboa ama bibia ye kama ma o afen so ba bia be nya bi ato no ye di egu screen so nemom tie ni ye pa se wo kumase ene ne pattern wo store wo person to be ton a ba bia e di kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy o stock kese a obenya brand atu honum akwakoton afi Colinac ewo Ashtown oni Dani Herba obi nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens eso okay o ono so be ma obi ato afi so Sambora ewo Cadetia Gate 3 no opposite pe edron edra e ba beboa eyi sa ho hawo nyina afi wa kwa ma o enti pe bi achi kwan to agan a etrese ejan no pebito na enkotote ema na so nyawa ho den pepepe edama
agan eye dropa ne mrane eno no asekyerɛ ɛne sɛ agyan ɛkɔtɔɔte ɛmfom onum aduro na ɛbɛyɛ obɔde ne ho adwuma pa abom nyina nkɔpɛ cement vitamin aduro no ɛyɛ papa sɛ yɛnkɔ the English Premier League. Arsenal na lead 4 points and separate omo and the other second Man City. Kofo raise concerns. Omo doubt say Arsenal the omo kind of bottling. Omo bottle lead ni say na post course another pandita or na no to say Arsenal edge Premier League we matches so omo be go down as one of the worst teams omo Premier League because your team of the season Arsenal attackers no Wimpo ana ebetimi ameki Arsenal G League we there in the history of the Premier League. Compare the worst team on EPL no.
To win the league, this could be the worst team to win the league. To shout. If you're thinking of picking a team of the season and you pick a front four, the Arsenal team gets in that. Look at previous champions. You think Liverpool's forwards brilliant.
You put
City's forward brilliant.
Wouldn't you?
Possibly the only one, Saka. Yeah, possibly the only one. And I don't think he's been brilliant. I don't think he's scored that many goals this year or assists. If Arsenal win the league, this could be the worst team to win the league.
Where I post course only the and I saw the no and so between the message about now Oheneba na bedwa for and so I ho dwuma kan e de amount Manchester United airpay Mohamed Kader Mighty no I play obo e master ren our French Ligue 1 run say amonton less than 30 million euros or a player on the work rate e was very very young. Na the we are United near see a break passer omo pakoda no ama rent for 30 million euros e dey atono so say United penko dia wo mo emetua Raheem Sterling sikana no oje ball no onya bi mo e wo Chelsea so no dey emfa no kra before say window no enclose no na Chelsea and no assort out Emma Sterling ebeti ase na we free Chelsea omo club no enso emako Andre Onana still na no Inter Milan onya obekọ bako onu so free Inter na joining Manchester United na say die or that loan e Turkey na ni agent mpo eda so e Inter Milan omaso ye honoma on the club nimpen for aiding komo say obetimi e de Andre Onana aba next year de yan soma enye likely so beto asinti Inter elusu soma na omonya Onana baka ka obetimi aye perfect fit e de ama Inter Milan omo enso e club no Mikel Arteta confirm say ene game omo ebo against Karat Almaty no Julian Timber and William Saliba omo 18 omo injuries game we enye game ebenya sunsuan so Arsenal omo lead ne so se omo lusu match mpa enko baabi enti Arteta confirm so sa 2+ no Arsenal ebe mesi omo ensi akan wabra ene omo ene Karat Almaty omo enso ebo Bukayo Saka na saying obo game won she go na last 13 games one for ball into net and coach Mikel Arteta defended Saka say yeah the 13 matches per any afa yankofa the last 200 games wabo for Arsenal na yeah the total contribution and no na very vital one she goal and can to coach na Satia what follow defense e de ama Bukayo Saka Lisandro Martinez Man United defender yebisa no say the toughest striker what facing no e hwan was a striker what facing na ni hu pa eye Man City almost striker Erling Haaland or say or a monster or a very strong or a very fast na or a deli or man half a meter or a panesho into striker the who what facing now onya a very tough time Man City almost a striker you be sound two defenders only move back between Van Dijk and then Christian Romero of Tottenham why and a better or say straight away your call for Christian Romero of Spurs Argentina or yeah better than Van Dijk according to Man United and so a defender no Luis Saha or a former Man United a striker now about Emma France national team Saha saying the last time who said left back be attacking to say Patrick Dogu no on Kai Gareth Bale body be pepe and Patrick Dogu but too bad say because of injury the next best 10 weeks there want me embot for United Patrick Drogo performance no na ma Luisa Ebon Abaso, Etino compare Garibilla, now about Emma Spurs, and Real we are see accelerate or foul ball at the bonnet tata, opponent, defended batter, a shoot to no. Sape Pepe and Patrick Dogu ono enso and Man City ball against Galatasaray. Ike Gondogan and Leroy Sani be facing on former club. Ike Gondogan say Premier League 4 points spend separate Man City and Arsenal League we oka o sisi dua say Man City mum ana ebeje 4 points no de enye bibia Arsenal for de ye ni momo dada enye ne na mo be take lead enye dan a omo ebe surrender. Leroy Sane say facing the former club no na onim say enu sa point we ne mum oya hohia enye ye Man City game ne omo ebo no eye game a obeko for the club no say omomom ebedin konim do say or soft heart because sitting so a club and aboa ono enso eye papa N'Golo Kante no contract no on be say obe extending ama Al Ittihad omo aye ready say omo be jai N'Golo Kante amono enso etimi akọ back to Europe yetete say Fenerbahce enya na omo enso pe Kante enso pe say oba World Cup kobobi edema France omo enso national team AC Milan ene Robin Loftus-Cheek edin komo for contract extension. Loftus-Cheek of free Chelsea joining Milan na the mother man was rough until say injuries handle cry. Then you know mono Milan GD pass or Sefata contract extension. Atletico Madrid say summer or moon ebeye business pa. Matthew Alemani or targeted Leon Goretzka. Nyonunkwa Ademola Lukuman. NRFA I got Jesus Nottingham Forest almost striker no on also attract interest from Atletico Madrid mo enso e club no Man United Epe Elliot Anderson na Man United Epe midfielder obetimi aboxo ne mono ebeye enya impact e wo club ne mu eno nti na Elliot Anderson no omo enso Epe no pa omanya na Carlos Baleba and Adam Wharton almost a options Man United enya omo enso ebetimi exploit ayas any Roma omo Epe Man United 2 players Manuel Ugarte ayas Epe no and a Roma so Epe Joshua Zexi say you baby akobaby ball no munya be more United dia omo mrasa clubs no more playing time Liverpool anya pa omo a third jersey no want to ma jersey number 3 a black jersey and a Liverpool enya pound to ma say way any jersey a ye omo home and away no you free home ma next jersey beba eno no ana slot so akasa say omo entimin kan kwofo anu ntum because performance na omo eden na nse no e wo fam ekoba ne saade a wo bi kwan sen kwofo embo wachi ana slot manager Emma Liverpool okasai.
No, I think it's going to be really difficult to quiet the outside noise with the position we are in the league. So even if we win a few games, every loss or every disappointing result will start the noise coming back again. That's what you can expect if you started the season as we did. Not started, but at a certain moment with so many losses.
Well, Tony Montana, the Amananin Semino Ebesia, Nafe, Yadaya, Wamba, Yaba. Yede amananin sem nchechemo do e de bebremo ye beko dwabewura bank PLC ne no makodi nkomo na usikasem afena hyaase wo so usikasem etimi ejina ye na ansa ne beko dwabe no ni what scientific herbal hospital wopom dentist ni what sebra na yare bia ha obia no ye betu ase e de amawo.
Dr. Nimoni said you wouldn't need what scientific hospital no. Yare biara obi efema onya no ye no. Eno na Nyankopon enam menema doctors for so eye a research about enhabaya Nyankopon ede adom ye eye enupapa Nyankopon adomunti. So ube piem oni what scientific hospital nkwade a yare bia wo fam bia no. Se empo ewo mojam ne esi ni aduro kra Onyankopon enam yenso ebema ho atọ kra.
Da so ha de nyese wo ba ya sabi ni atam edu de amount se de kokono na emu ye do to afidi so me afidi ni omu hwehwemu me ye omu adepote e de yare ne brewo na se me omu enya yare ne di woni badua no so te be se yare ma wa to yare ase wo de edit ni se ni badua ase wo to yare ase a utimi tu ase ntem
Obani what scientific hospital Dr. Fobi usu adwuma ne say enubuna eni no tan a obo ade e de dwomye no yenye mu nhwemu na fe enwenu akasa e wo mo friends phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na ye mfa frem no emfa emao ebi a kidney no yare abam kidney no essay yanko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban e de dialysis a kidney no asay akodu dian kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem e wo ni what scientific hospital bofra ban eboye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban ene nyama bi efra e de mawo a ebebo ma diabetes na o sugar e cost pay no eno so aboa ama etinya bafum ebi na wo hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem baba bi wo no a onya tenkan kora so mo ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya no no ba ehyemu a ehyemu ana adwo eno obo so atese ne bema no ensore kora ebi na e no bi oda so a wo no yo ba na utie me na se eya wo no problem ebi na e fibro na kosi a wo no kwan ana wakwa ya sabia doctor si ensuo betata onkosuemu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan be ma bia na hunsuo e na wo form nkwabon e wo form low sperm count na wo okura beba bebe ne hunsuo mo no na emo no be friend se spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obendi what scientific hospital a enfidie de ehwe be da di amye wo se problem bi wo no mo a ne atimi ehu aduro na afi aduane e be kyerɛ mo adi pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofie timi mo amane obi so hwe me na ne die stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi o kasa na pampan boni die kyerɛ ye no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wan obi opɛ wase obetimi akade a kyerɛ wo a ade be di unya o kasa bia na obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre o da o jonso antentem e papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years e kwa ni mo no o prostate na e kase prostate enlargement e ba sa o da o jonso antentem o jonso bebransa na ade akye e mane nkachi emye kofa katita ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere ni nti manya adagye amo ya de dia nyadidie seni what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba frim die fidie etwe enubena enafa hode ni fra haban mu edi sawo ya de ma wo na eyeni what scientific hospital yiwo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ni adansuru bank no ene bi ene mehwe enkran so ye ma 7 ye ben Janet Konadan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Herbal Hospital and your call Masway Sabredi Yebeko Jabura Bank PLC near no more akudin komodia for ye sikasem ho se dachi ebeko ye penny from Mama Kwaba Mojide se mohoye pa Edenyamiase Wiki bibia okay there
Krista da Roma
okay
na mini apanyi we
onya panyi otia ne na chi kakra nti na wose metia mo de mano anti metra mu de ama menua panyi
ene so hwan ye fepa
sejo o medase Ricky ene nkomo papa ben na mo de free dwabe Ura Bank PLC ede ebreye
common de bebre okay enso emerenti no ye be fa no kakra na yasani your telephone number so atudwa said the beya ubi bia after here no crop so ni edin komo no obetimi afre yen na yetimi achirichiri mu bebre na Dwabin Rural Bank de yenim bank kese wo Ghana ha because we are 2023-2024 na ye hwe the whole Ghana. If you look at the number of banks wo krum ha Ghana ha na yetimi yi Dwabin Rural Bank as the best rural bank of the year 2023-2024. Eye institutional agidin onhwe sikasem onhwe nnwuma nyina mu Chamber of Commerce and Industries. Misaka utumu say last month, that was December year. Isenya abodie kese efri Malaysia na ni nyina akire say ye nnwuma ye no the kind of impact sikasem ye de ama Ghana any businesses na chese koyanim. Nti abasobone de enye mia abasobone de da keke ye ba yenso 42 years mu ne yakoi o ha obi ensida ti dwabe nwura bank de ye wade pa de me kan nyina kusini se ope ba bi papa de usika to na emfa so aba so a mfo ani nkyere ba bi bia e dwabe nwura bank ope bank papa nso a okọ a obetimi agye besia ai interest ana ensi hu no eye ketua bia na eye dwabe nwura bank na mense mre no meka bibi kakra bia fa ye fixed deposit oba ye kan say FD fixed deposit na emu nkyerɛkyerɛ ane ne sɛ mika sɛ mi nua bi me papa bi me sister bi o sika kakra bi ɛwɔ hɔ na sɛ sika no ane yɛ ka sɛ fabra na fa beto dwabe nwura bank na bi abosome miɛnsa na abosome nsia anasa afe ne emfa interest e wanim emfa nto so na miki yɛni mini udi nkomo yi obi wɔ hɔ na sika no ɛso sɛ sika no ɛso yɛnim sɛ bebree wɔ hɔ ɛtesa emfa nto hɔ fabra na de ma na ya sonko dwabe nwura bank ne say we no de ba no na wa would you rate a obese dwabe nwura bank tua ma no e ka ho aba
minsi hu no
yes
okay
good ye be kan say negotiable nti wo na be kire say ska 1 million or 2 million or 10 million Ghana cedis am de bre dwabe nwura bank say ye mfa nto ho afe ana abosumi nsia media misusu say rate say ana me de beje in fact or cooperative and then credit unions say omo operate wo Ghana ha dodo no omo atu anamo abadwabe nwura bank asoye all in the name say a negotiable rate no omo ba ne no matena
say fixed rate
okay yes so there be a wo sika no na wo tumi sa
but first na omo munye sa say ntim na say mama pay setters
good. Yeah, they are all the time. We said the pace, and then the others follow. Or you have some pay, you cry, you loan, yeah. We started,
of course,
and we have seen a lot of banks, but we have secrets. And no, they know be share. And the fixed deposit in the say, sika be ekuta, even 1,000 Ghana cedis crying ekitawa. What the bra? Enough of our branches. And he entrance na ye man rate when ni beji. One way now discount for baby. I never china bank no cry. Ebi wa ni ho. Bebre no mo lusu sika.
Yeah.
Yes, sika anka. Sabi odebe bone bra. That is say ye hu. Dwabe nwura bank there 42 years. The can say bomodi abra na ye ne wonya adwuma. Na ye behwe na office deposit no. Ye nuanom a adwuma bia wo ye bia no. Wo de fasika ni bibra na fa betu dwabe nwura bank fees deposit. Abosumi nsia afe ana abosumi miensa. Ne amount rate a ewa nimu pa. Na me kan so me kan bibia fa shares ho. Shares ni de tie ni bank na esi wo kakra no ayehu no. Individuals and institutions be no do sika ye den ashim. Ese nipa makoma ne business info no anom do sika shim. Na sika no de abehjem no. The shame we are no so ye can bank no bank ni dia no so ka ho. Obeye bank owner. Na say wo do sika shame a say so nyamfa so. Nti afidu a ne atrance ne ebu akonta. Ye bu akonta sika na ba ye no ne ache e de ama mo ye shareholders no. Omo do sika na ba ye den abehihye mu no. Ne acha mo. Na sisi apa me ha meninka. Me hu bank bia auto shares ubenya mfaso te se dwabe nwura bank da ye shares no dividends no aye interest no e wo suru bebre nzebre ye to nsa fro obi biara obi okra no wakra obi wa no temali obi wa no wachirichiri distance as we always put it is not an issue or a barrier and one is obo star 384 star 389 star 9 84 hash star 389
hash.
Please, I'm getting it wrong. Let me repeat it. Star 389 star
389 star
984 hash. I repeat. Star 389
star 389 star
984 hash.
984 hash.
I got it correct.
Yes,
And
right.
Ubo way so now I follow prompt no.
Okay.
Ebe lead you now I talk shares nibi. Ukuta 10, ukuta 100 cedis, ukuta 200 cedis. Kebi kita ubi out to me the talk. Now oton so in we wa opesa will build it or share value no. And one say anytime be a ugu swear then air talk. Anytime be a ugu suto. Now on fast one abe then abe kese. Mean kase free ha me mo asempedi.
Okay.
Because asempan de yen customers in the buy. Unso obi kwaji loan. Yes, if a commitment fee, bra.
Yeah.
Commitment fee ni say me di loan ni ma no. Say 10,000 cedis a. Who kofia enye 10,000. Na mom ne ateso kakra. And on your friend commitment fee. Jabin Rap Bank ya sempa loan yente commitment fee. Unse ebi wonso a kwaji loan na o beje no ebe tekimre.
Yeah.
Go wa enema yaba supply seed enema ba kofa we bra kofa collateral bra collateral no ebi ni say o building document Jabin Rap Bank sa asempa loan ya yi collateral sem no afri ho eno ani say wo de uduru ho apɛ eno of our branches okwa o se opesa oji asempa loan entem no near the amount na watimi de akoye wadwuma ye nuanu ma one magazine all kinds of business bi a wo ye bomodien duru Jabin Rap Bank ya so ye naka se ope asempa loan Jabin Rap Bank ye beso mu mame fa mre na kakakra no e ma Catherine na onto aso
Uncle Mickey.
Yes.
Masan echia etiefo ene yen customers. In fact, ebobo yen customers abasopa isan se Jabin Rap Bank over 42 years ni.
Yeah.
Omoni yen eye ejuma na ejuma no so etumpo ne ebesre obi a wonyambe don Jabin Rap Bank ebusuakuo no ho no ontuturi meka na onko ye branches bia na oni Jabin Rap Bank enye ejuma. Na Uncle Mike me pacho Jabin Rap Bank ye savings account.
Okay.
Jabin Rap Bank nko na savings account. Would ska beto ho a 3 months insihu no ye bebre insihu no eye bebre inti ebesre wa wudi sika ahye mpaase wudi sika ahye wodropum misro tuturumika na koye branch bia ne na kobie account e wo Jabin Rap Bank ya account bia ni so enye den kra eno ane wo Ghana card ene wo digital address sima na ebie account ne dia ma ye sanso so susu account ye wo ma mfefe ne mema aso no a omukọ edwaso o stores baby awo bia no ye man ye mema no ebeba begiska wugina eho na wo bo account na usika no ato account nim no wenya message say usika na wo de ma ye man ye mema no accredit account ene ye sanso salary account salary account ni ma obi a wo ye busumi adwuma to say teachers, nurses, doctors and so sa akunya ne de ewo ho e de ma omo na de eye de kra wo mu ni say your loans, your interest rate on loans no very very low and to Jabin Rap Bank there ye bia ya kwan e de ama salary workers and e sanso other packages to say credit line and overdrafts say afino bosumi nyanko wie na ahoche kakra ba ubowura Jabin Rap Bank adwoso a yetima credit line ana overdraft now so timi edutwa wo ho and your corporate banking to say corporate institution churches schools hospitals muntimi entimi emba bank no Jabin Rap Bank e ba majoso so ebegiska no edekoto eno so no charges bi anim charges bi ani ho a ye ewo sa services na ye provide edema no and e sanso funeral collection say wo ye now person Jabin Rap Bank ebeji nso abode na dema wa eno so sa services no ewo ho edema eno ane se obefre Jabin Rap Bank na waba na sa yatimi edisa adwumede na ma Uncle Mike me pacha me de your branches ni betu
okay
Nyame adom Jabin Rap Bank yenya another branch aka Jabin Rap Bank branches no ye new branch na ewa atonsu agogo market ho na high school junction ho na Jabin Rap Bank ye new branch no ewo na ye head office ewo Jabin Chiefs Palace bonwe your taxi rank onwe your Roman Catholic ejeso your traffic light sipeti mpom your Galco building ehwa na Jabin Rap Bank ewo adeshima so your KJT gate 3 ye ni Dubai na ye opposite o hwehwe Jabin Rap Bank ehwa na obehu yen na fumesa your taxi station udu taxi station ho a Jabin Rap Bank e building esi wo fefefe aboaso your Asante Lai udru Asante Lai Jabin Rap Bank ehwa na ewo na your Roman Hill Atonsi station udu bebia mani bokube na ubisa se Dwabin Rural Bank ewe here obia ebecho akorakora edo obeko Dwabin Rural Bank na new road your more time building enti ebestre obia onya mfa ne ho bedom Dwabin Rural Bank emfa ne ho embrambe John Dwabin Rural Bank. Uncle Mike pacham de number betuja. Your telephone number is 0544 74 58 56 0544 74 58 56 and 0242 38 74 98 0242 38 74 98 and a last number 0260 97 04 07 0260 97 0407 me pacho adesheman asanteman ene Ghana man na wa untimi fa ho bedon Dwabin Rural Bank no yes so ye frɛ mo
moho
embe join Dwabin Rural Bank pache bedamase
ye bedamase anopay Dwabin Rural Bank PLC insempa na wo de abrɛ mem fasika ne nhyempa se fasika no ekoma Dwabin Rural Bank for ombebo masika no etimenyini faso beba so de amaw na ye ne omudi nkomo ewo ye Midfield achi dwumadie so montana de toni de amana ne nsama na bala wie ye di nkomo ama afa ye sikasam sabrede andikem betena se Franco na Robertna se Awal Mohammed Hudu ebetena se senior na fiahwe amanoni nsem no enso UEFA Champions League games outdoor enso ebetimi aba so why are those former Manchester United players who are tend to be pundits always attacking the club? Example, Roy Keane, Gary Neville, Paul Scholes are the worst among them. They are all having coaching badges but won't take coaching job and prefer to sit at the studio and throw missiles at the current and the club. Kofi Broadcasting Accra and what they the message and so a free ebaye Benji or the free infancy Sevilla. Today, UEFA Champions League matches, we are expecting more than 3 goals in every game, but my darling club will massacre Napoli. Greetings to Honorable Wisdom Oseboama, MC Atruma Wabueja South. And now also then the message and so at the free abraye. Good morning, okay, Kessben Sports. I'm Bibi from Kofoda. Please, where is Awal Mohammed Jr.? Oh, Awal Mohammed Jr. says Joe. Wachechim say Awal Mohammed Jr. Oku school or Scotland. Leighton, when be a Awal Oku school. Awal senior kwaba na ho ye de.
Oh, God make him here pa. I also want to say.
Na me adome ho ye pa.
Flaman, good to see you. That's why I should call you the Flaman. See, man, sure me come bet me about him the next day. On this network.
Oh, so far by we enjoy stay no.
Oh, wonderful, Kwame. Okay. Ghana is always a good place to be. Home sweet home. America for graduate to say Ghana they open for holiday. Family, Ghana is one of the best destinations all over the world. It's a very peaceful country. You know, I'm say wow, Ghana and Timijini pass about. So we are aware. The proverbial Ghanaian hospitality.
Yes.
And Ghana is always a great place to be. Shall me also being a Ghanaian. My baby, the Kwame.
And it was some brand, be free if you muna. Me a pesi me busa o dey fa walk up asense bebre Donald Trump am for say ya engine fi US insem na etu to akoso Mexico we hosti a walk up na etu stadium obi be kwa kujiro tutu kunipa de ma walk up ni nyesef so far 2 countries here na man for Kasava Canada they say asumjo meba ye beba so na one my dynamics no
Donald Trump America and Mexico they them say anura
to
stadium so and they wako Juma wako in June this is all about football.
It's about football
na ya go kun nipa 11 kwame ha dwen ye papa so Mexico is a country amu dimu pa in football.
Yes,
Mexico they amu passion no football. I mean just like Ghana I think they are even the first country in North America, south part of the world, and say, Ombeji World Cup, I see Omunanso. Come the hostel for the first time. Oh, Baba Switch. Oh, Matthias, but I deal with a hard dream all over Obia comment. Say, it's Mexico ready. Now, those 3 countries, you come here, and baby, and say, of course, say, Dia. I think say, a hard dream power. You see, Nipa 11.
Nipa 11.
No more sure Monquanra.
Oh, stadium.
Oh, I mean, that is bad.
It's very bad.
For a country, ain't you Baby host World Cup?
Yeah, so Bandi came at Andy. You go straight. UEFA Champions League and they bought matches at the same time. Now, if you team so me qualify, you go Champions League anymore straight up.
Kwame, yeah, another Europeans no any fair to certain geographical areas in Europe.
Okay.
Ahead of the Champions League game between Chelsea and Napoli, Kwame news about Sisia from Naples ne say, Enra Napoli fans ultras 25 at Chelsea fans ama mienu Kwame oma wo omo sekan parliament so bi kasi yinkotwa match nim ni say dem can what you say but if it happens other countries we are quick to say oh tournament dey anyim from nsem mayen konkobo omo ni the security apparatus omo the best secure in Nipa life in that particular tournament. But ahead of that particular big game in Naples, story at Daily Mail reported, see as Oko Daily Mail that's say 2 Chelsea fans omo Chelsea omo no ma stabu omo e Naples ahead of the game e Diego Armando Maradona. Mikiene na Chelsea ene Napoli ebo. E Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. Na wa share Chelsea players na Moses Casedo aka say Maradona otini din onim no but na ni age so kwa copy mo that particular venue no akwa akusi akan si ye ka Chelsea na se Napoli dia obi adwembe ko di see in 2012 abra in that game so the then Stadio San Paolo no Chelsea etina ho ema Napoli ehye omo by 3-1 ya no saa nim na Chelsea to aso a Champions League no Allianz Arena abro mo share Bayern Munich enti so hwe that Chelsea team it was a team na Napoli nso gire omo na so and the Napoli team na omo build underwater Mazzari na omo nso akọ omo anim akwame na omo nya consistent players within the squad Hugo Campanero, Marek Hamsik, Ezekiel Lavezzi, Edison Cavani, the El Matador. All these guys were part of that Napoli team. Na game no so Naples no you read Napoli team Chelsea by 3-1. 2 goals from Ezekiel Lavezzi and 1 goal from Edison Cavani. And on team share Chelsea miensa and 1 Manuel Mata etimi share bako ete bako as consolation goal at the Emamo. Na eno na 2 aso Chelsea ebek dane no beye the remontada in the Champions League was Stamford Bridge. Omo be a proper comeback omo to aso e Champions League no. Into Chelsea history in this particular game so far as the Champions League is concerned. Now said that Napoli team are reduced to a team Antonio Conte be born homodin in Napoli or Guswe born homodin. But the reality is that so what sambo Napoli team nene na sa also share squad the kura omo injuries how omo this season pa. Inti ene game don be born on be Messi several key players. Now who catch Chelsea so this is a Chelsea team under Liama or don't so no se shit team obabeto ya omo we performance in the Champions League ni nkoyi inti show omo against Qarabağ come show omo against Bayern Munich show omo against Atlanta the last time a Chelsea babe biem Bergamo in Atlanta na nkoyi amfa momo na me so ena Enzo Maresca koye kasa ya etire hu nsensem ba ya onam sulusu na adwuma o de betoto Napoli game omo bo at home obehu say in the Champions League game against Qarabağ game against Frankfurt game against Sporting CP 3 games bo at home na Napoli entimi elusubi so you are playing against a Chelsea team in the Champions League in away performance in Nkoyi as against Napoli team home performance ni koye, but the difference na Emma Maresca Mpempi na way games ni koye no the choice of players for games saa obi amebo bi na oye no na emwa Chelsea ewo ho when it come to the Champions League. He wanted to balance the squad, obi anya bi more, obi making sure say obey fit for that particular occasion. And so here on your screen, game na Baso in 2012 no, and omu eji it was a proper comeback and a Baso at the Stamford Bridge. Now and only the return encounter after Chelsea elusu by 3-1 no, and omu ebe that proper comeback on Naples, omu be Stamford Bridge. A game Chelsea fan bi wodi akire bia enrem fida for the kind of performance etimi ekoso. Inti saoba now babeshe that is Edison Cavani on your screen. Inti it was a Napoli team na omu animu na se Ushe Hamsik on the left, Cavani was top. That's how Ezekiel Lavezzi on the right. Now who said team don't announce. As against Chelsea team of the likes of Ramirez, Donascimento, Didier Drogba, David Luiz, Frank Lampard, squad and announce. And I come it me ekoso elho. Now back to the game itself. A bit me abasonedo. So offer Chelsea team now. Coach way enya na do so be rotation baby. Enti Chelsea fans need happy at least. Estevao omu nyina wo gidi oni mu say he's been the game changer. He's been playing well and also ahead of the trip to Italy now. Chelsea players nyina say omo best goal in the Champions League this season. E go now. Estevao share against him your friend Barcelona no and they omo best goal. It show the level of confidence omu nyina wo ni mu. And so training sessions across so Romeo Lavia is back, Kopama is back. Chelsea guys now omo aye ready na no kwame obi aye fit for this particular game and eno na ma the deal for Douglas Luiz no Chelsea atwentwe omo na ase because Aston Villa person omo fan back because omo me say Boubacar Kamara and then John Margin their captain, but Chelsea and Romeo Lavia back, Andre Santos is there until omo said that be almost had the additional midfielder bar and more the progress of Andre Santos and then Amad Douglas Luiz Aston Villa for person almost fan back. Into Chelsea in this situation, all the guys are fully fit for this particular occasion. What do you call to Napoli? Kwame Napoli team now, Massimovic will not be available. Politano and more, Andre Zambo Aguiza and more, David Neres and more. Into 4 key players will be missing in this particular game. And no more team no, a Bafem Kakranti, and then one was said. Over the weekend against Juventus, and Yeman Koyi Anfa Momo. And it's Antonio Conta, Alex Meret, Obebo the three back of Joan Jesus, Buegueno, and then Du Lorenzo. No about Matias Gutierrez, the left side, former Girona, no about Spinazzola on the right, midfield of Scott McTominay, and Stanislav Lobotka as 2 central midfielders. Now about Antonio Vagaras on the right, or about Rasmus Holland on top. No, I share AJ Elmas on the left in a 3-5-2 and a quite room in this particular encounter. So, no Kevin De Bruyne as well. Into game, Scott McTominay in the game in midfield. Now for Chelsea will be available for this particular occasion. Until James is there, Kuku is there, but the actually it seems the coach loves him. For fun, I'm the last game, but they are available. Chaluba is there. Robert Sanchez is available, midfield of Casedo, Andre Santos, Enzo Fernandez, Macaco Palma, Estevao, João Pedro is scoring. In the Chelsea were full squad. Omudi Kwako Rem Diego Armando Maradona and so on. But Baka said the last time Omu Italy no Omudi defeat in a buy. Now referee Bejina game near referee Clement Tapen. 3 games I did the match Chelsea in Ano Kwame Nkoyi against FC Porto. Porto share Chelsea by a 1-0. Against Real Madrid share Chelsea 3 goals. Abana Clement Pen ejina sa game nim. And again Kwame against Bayern Munich. On one say jina mu sa game no so Chelsea and so elusu yanti 3 games under Clement Pen. Referee no the French referee Kwame enya de say koyi edema abubukwa your friend Chelsea. And so that is a minus for the Chelsea team ahead of the game so in Naples. But on paper, where the squad, where Chelsea Modibo in a way and so any. But Liam Rosinia the fair Champions League game, big one. Ewa away no. and he's meeting Antonio Conte. Honestly, a big, but unfortunately, when it comes to the Champions League, team rely on Antonio Conte, exploit as a coach. The games ni na ye league, especially in league. But again, at home in the Champions League this time, we're chasing a more debo extra. Team my friend in Napoli, and with all these players unavailable, I'm tipping Chelsea with the full squad, with the right selection. So Omunya Kopama no Munya Neto on the left. Neja Pedro top next about right. Di Lorenzo, Spinazzola, Kwame, Matias Gutierrez will be in trouble, especially the midfield of Enzo, Kopama, Fernandez, and then Casedo, as against Stanislav Labuska and then Scott McTominay. The Napoli team will be in trouble. I'm going for a 2-1 win for Chelsea at the Diego Maradona. Benfica Ebo against Real Madrid. Old folks meeting this time round. Jose Mourinho, Abeloa. Mourinho and Nyano within a short time. Say on free Madrid. One player no pen as him so much. Not because no nimbo, but because don't also what the traits of Jose Mourinho. Oh yeah, outspoken. As him be our own expert so Becca no Becca. The married for a person will be the whole or more politics within them in Barcelona, Abelo Abelidi, or Hano Abano Abetu to be a man, Unim Josa, he loves him. Into the press, I know, Tiensema Moruno, Ekafan, or Yen a boy and any general, or Bojavi Alonso, so Abaso, and a Kwamodi Arum. Now, Sausha Benfica team now, almost at home, Omunya bad cry. Omunya bad under Jose Mourinho, especially in the Champions League. Omobo against Quaraba, Omobo against Leverkusen, and Kwame Omobo against Napoli. Nobody thought so me at Napoli, but again Omutimi at Napoli. Inti at home they've not been bad at all. As against Madrid, almost away games, no Omode Karat, Omukosho Omo 5, Omukosho Olympiacos by 4-3, and Omukolusu against Liverpool at home. Inti Madrid, almost so away games in the Champions League now, Omunya bad again. Saoshe and Abelowo within a short time, the winning mentality is back, almost confident level near back, almost squad no more front on are playing so well, and also try to find a balance between the midfield and the attack just to satisfy the big guys within the team. In the pictures of the Bayano, who say Vinicius Junior and Yaketwano, no more smiley, and who hear the training sessions on Muyaya. O share said the Jude in Vini. How no much smiling said the no see boomna. Now how our guys now happy ahead of this particular game. Now one thing, yes, Vini Niniano at the Stadio Dalu on your screen and that one who and no. At the back had you say more no end. Oh, I follow Benfica this time. Richie Rules are on available. And he had been key. And no more almost spending his card Palmeiras Cofa no didn't buy after the FIFA Club World Cup. Very good midfielder. And Colombia for number 6 no will not be available. Yes, Beba Beka Fredit Unes in Kwa. Say yes answer that, then he will struggle. Again, just say any problem when it comes to the central defensive pair. Antonio Silva, Nicolas Otamendi, solid one. But you ask yourself, Samuel Dahl and Daniel Bagal, can they stop the attack of Rodrigo is back? Mastantuano played the last game. Ada Gulen so in midfield, Vinicius Junior on the left. And more of a diamond 4-4-2 because Vini be free left, no best supporting Mbappe behind. Sometimes Omumbi no be interchange, Bakobe cut up na Bakwaba left. Jose will stay deep with a low block, hoping say any opportunity a Pavle de Sibenya Biano or be punish the Madrid defense because Asensio and Dian Heisen in the Bejina 2 center backs Ediama. Daddy Cavaya is back. Avaro Carrera as I say come back to baby or free Eba Madrid. No so Timiako pay any dues and Vavadi is there. All these guys are available. Jose, you be on a magic nibi. So still low block hit Madrid counter. But Madrid squad, where you gamer, and can you go back to history and Nyama be room? But if you look at the Madrid attack, the confidence level, the technical quality, and the kind of performance Omo put up, and against AS Monaco, Omo boy in the Champions League, fireworks, Van der Sene, Henrique, and so Antimi and Nina, the attacking air side of Madrid, and Mamu Timi G6, Kwame. O share team your friend Monaco, she almost squad no, she individual quality womb, she young players a womb, still almost me a match, but the door pen about. But who almost squad and say more do. Coach no did not bench near different there, but Morondo will stay low, try to block the attacking play of Madrid. But I think game will be very difficult. Say Benfica, ebetimi ayebibi. I'm going for a Madrid win. Portugal. PSG ebo against Newcastle United. Now, what went down to was share PSG biano. Defending champions. Ahodia ni expect say come di wie and dom de be no. After that game against FC Barcelona and called the Bay Arena, Echo share by Leverkusen by 6 goals no. Kwame, ye hu say sa ahoden no. PSG sa ahoden my bill. Ahead of the game against Newcastle United, Omutunim said they need to wait and stay in the competition. Newcastle so now say Omaye on and off. But the good thing is that in the Champions League they are playing well. And ahead of this particular game, Bruno G is back. Also a boost to a moment for the store Barbe joining Joe Letton and Sandro Tonali. Nan Lewis Melly are quite into midfield no. Almost on Timmy more match bia, but almost just on Beban late fitness test. Over the weekend, Omutimi Elusu to team my friend Aston Villa and so Ewo Newcastle, Trippier is back, Lewis Hall Ewo Omo Malik Tiao is there, Fabian Shea is there, Botman and so Harvey Barnes, Anthony Gordon, Watamadi, and then one way and so Ababaka and also Airball. That is the squad that Eddie Howe, Eddie Room. For the PSG team, yeah, Tessa Luis Enrique, episode renewing the contract in a view, and Pacho, Kwame Akimi, Makinos, all these guys, Zahel Emery, Joao Neves, Vintina, Fabian Ruiz, Kvaratskhelia, Bradley Bacola, Lucas Hernandez, Dembele, all the squad are available for this particular game. And so she games on my boy Toma. Apart from game no mo call Bontin Kolusutu, Sporting CP, and no mo call the Samames Kobo against Bilbao do Kwame. Home games na there Tottenham Bayern omo 5. Oshe omo games omo boy Toma, Atlanta Bayern no Kwame. Omo 4. Inti omo at home omo very strong and it is always difficult to stop them. Newcastle United the last time back qualify in the Champions League no boy PSG at home but call pack the princess no and work and for a moment. I don't think anything will change. Bruno Guimaraes' presence no be there but game back from injury. I don't even think the coach will risk him in this particular game and make PSG win at home in this particular game. Dortmund airborne against International Milan.
Yeah.
Inter look unpredictable because Sausha performance and omo done a dia tuma. No be him against Arsenal no omo betimi IBB. But unfortunately, Christian Kivuko stayed deep. Obi antiase why he decided to pack the bus. Na otimi I make sure say obe hit omo on the break. It didn't work. Dortmund is why on and off sir. Look at Omobo against Tottenham Hotspur. Your games are special. The likes of Besimbani, Michel Sabista, and all those guys. Almost on to Omo and Kabu. With the quality of Inter Milan, you are expected to be Omobi Rebiano, Omobeti body. But against Atletico Madrid, against Liverpool, against Arsenal, 3 games you Omobunya and Kuya Fama Inter Milan. In Tiama Omo prediction, tough. But with the quality of Marco Thuram, Ofa, Lautaro Martinez, Eumse Kahanuglu Nihobat, Nicola Barrera, and all those guys, Zeliski in midfield, Luis Enrique, Di Marco, and Bastoni, Akanji, and all those guys at the back. Me what that feeling, they said Dortmund should be ready for them. And a Bekwa match of goals, but Kwame, double chance for Inter Milan in the game against Borussia Dortmund.
Okay.
Just to add to what he's saying, so it means as eventually all the English teams are going to qualify.
Yes.
From Naukano. So we're going to have some 5-6 English teams in the knockout stage.
In recent times,
potentially you can have all English teams in the semi-finals.
Because
from where you are coming from.
In recent times, it has mostly the
now where there is like total dominance for the English game.
Say Oshe in recent times, apart from Real Madrid, so far Champions League now, Barcelona in 2015.
Right.
Right. So you are talking about Madrid that Omotimia competing with these clubs consistently. And then you talk about Bayern Munich winning it in 2019. You talk about PSG and Sobem. In the Oshe Italian teams now, the last time they won the competition way back in 2010. So that was Inter Milan and Jose Mourinho. So for 16 years down the line, there's no Italian team that have won the competition. Oko Spain, Barcelona won it in 2015. So Barca 11 years they've not won the competition. Into England for no, and then we buy a phone so I'm bemwa. No, so omaba mienu kona in 2013, almost about 2019 babaji ko na. It has always been the English teams. Inti esoro ho de da bi abenya omonti hwe PSG champions of last season. Almost Aston Villa. Almost Liverpool. Almost Arsenal before they played Inter Milan in the final. Inti so person o di Champions League na dia.
So
e was so pam England for you free kwam. And yes sir, on be blockade your way to the promised land.
If top 8 in the crowd, that is England team.
On my table, no. Arsenal that first.
Yes, England team, 5 teams from England. Yes, 5 England.
Yes, out of the 8 on
top. Automatic qualification.
Yes, 5 of them are the English
Arsenal
teams.
is on top. Bayern Munich second, Madrid third, Liverpool on the 4th position, Tottenham, PSG, Newcastle, and then Chelsea. 5
English teams.
Yes.
How are you surprised?
Interestingly, the Man City team that is outside the top 8 is equally on 13 points.
The same as Barcelona
just
Sporting.
Yes.
SP.
13 points, just like
it's on your screen so you can analyze it.
Yeah. If you look at the screen,
Man City is down.
Yes, City is down.
City
is on the 11th position. Okay, but they have 13 points. And as a chance from 6th position, Benyano, 13. From PSG, Newcastle, Chelsea, they are all on 13. So what it means is potentially
City could qualify.
Could also get there, but it depends on other results. Because we have fixtures now. Tottenham could struggle in their fixture. Chelsea, Napoli, it's a difficult game for Chelsea. Notwithstanding the injuries.
Right.
Because it's an away game at Naples.
Who would say difficult?
Yes.
No, Andy go straight to win 2-1 for Chelsea.
He's not far from right. He's looking at the circumstances.
Okay.
First of all, Napoli is not playing well currently. And Antonio Conte, Obiaka said by Europe on Shadanyade.
Yeah.
And they have injury situations. Under Liam Rosenier, Chelsea is playing well.
Yeah.
They are playing well. They are churning out the results. Even though Naples, Diego Armando Stadium, but it seems that Chelsea momentum how they come and the will be predicted in favor of Chelsea. Don't forget that Chelsea lose here. They can easily fall out of the top 8 and go for the playoff. And the Chelsea team, I think the star boy now is Estavao Willian. Unim said currently in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So we had the number of dribbles per 90 minutes. He has the most. About 3.2 per 90 minutes success in dribbles. Number of shots per 90 minutes. People for the whole period. Ufani dribbles Hawaii. Now they divided by 90 minutes. Other than that, the guy has not played so many matches, especially under the previous manager,
Enzo
Maresca. He wasn't getting sufficient playing time. But under Liam Roseniel, he's played, I think, started 4 of the 5 games under him. So he's been a consistent fixture. And will be any more he did in the last game. So I think he's the star boy. I will not begrudge Andy when he see them as their favorite. As the favorite. But at Chelsea, I hear DBMFA. And England for no copy more the city of Naples. Now I'm sending England for no more call me your money, man. I'm supporters group no. And yum 20 de denia de kikidiki are stabbing Nipamiro.
Wow.
2 fans of Chelsea were stabbed. And essay and run Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Obey ya wo musika.
Okay.
Medasi. Ya wo mienu sika omudaya resabia. Initially, Chelsea commented on it, but I know a brief statement at the back. And I think the statement is concise, precise, and very, very useful ahead of the game. And I'm there to say the club is aware of an incident that took place on Tuesday evening in Naples. A brief statement read: 2 fans are being treated in hospital, having sustained a non-life-threatening injuries. The club would like to remind all supporters to exercise extreme caution whilst in the city and take note of the advice shared ahead of this fixture.
That's where the statement there said Chelsea for na fans na kofa ba you. Second paragraph no. Ana second paragraph no can we?
There be.
Say all to the club the play
yes.
Coach
and Chelsea supporters interesting. But why I'm saying they've done the needful is first of all, the statements seem to calm down nerves.
Yeah.
Crofayam Shishiaba from because Nipa Miano say oh Musaka na because number be brebisu yakuomu ebise say no or say ya no kra wo Nipa Miano second banya de threaten say be obu bewu ana bibi omo hospital treat omo wie no omo say omo tu omo supporters ni nyina afo say obi anya hweye obi ahwe no ho so ye and out statement say Chelsea for no ascend omo supporters group must send and nearby ombetuma ye ni no munye a ombetumi de abo omo ho ban enti caution na ho do omo de ama omo no omo hwe se omo bedi so na obi ade abo no ho ban if I try to say
yeah
good first of all it means that the club are putting in place a measures omo chire obi ade obetuma ye no de untumi nya omo de ama fans ni nyina enu achi omo sa abo omo kokko because omo amo omo kokko asan crofo wi ebi betima ko retaliate. These are some of the things I think we'll have to learn. Say, as club, when we are club officials, ebesabe ha ye ni akekabia to 2 months na de abufu show ashenkrofo emu into any bra so now I escalated to something else.
Yeah.
For me, it is the part that catched my attention. Say BBC fans, but empanyfo na susu jangum. Oma ma asam na anye hu. And I think that is the way to go.
Okay.
Then they can be say yes, tabi on football ni koso. Yanka say yen stop game and na bibi. I no correct. And they do baby a omukro monum no. Omo logistics. Omo wo ekwan fa so de boni ma bebre hu ban. Enti they may not call off the game because they know they can protect life and property. See. It's even possible say microphone no star biom no ye betimi identify omo ye betimi akomu fi akofo omo aba it is possible what you say
yeah
I say no police be bifu bambo ni sa ne ma no obia ye behwe but hanom no edu ba bia ye need those logistics ye need niema ye de bebo microphone ban enti ye basa na eja said e be akoma beto yem ne sa kansie no
I was not referring to na me refer to say yes magico yakumobi work up and yin from nsem US BBS yo ho yen boycott work up no na kwa me
but Mexico then the security concern
no kwa me
Naples they no come
you come you right
say no bit you two fans
it's a major issue
it's a major issue San Franco is talking about security and if you are talking about Italian security are you comparing that to US no that is the point I'm making memfo ade omo ye ne so but the me can say BBC or Europe now say Europe for no we are calling say they have enough security to secure other life for mobetimi akwa match kwame Diego Armando Maradona is no less than 70,000
yeah.
It is around 80,000 capacity stadium inti so hwe nipa we ya star wo ma nipa 25 the Chelsea omo enem yunu no omo awo omo sekan match na eba so and I'm saying that if that Italian security ebetimi is secure nipa 80,000 at Diego Armando Maradona what about US that is the point I'm making.
Okay, maybe menya da caveat
but maybe
compare yes you Kruba.
Yeah,
what I say.
You had a colleague game enough.
Yes, sometimes we are quick to make a comparison and say I see you know mubo and then they are chasing you need
right
you need those logistics baba yara any centers ahodo especially other centers we make my TC parks no akobo reference no dem because I no ko yintimi nche da but no kro mo no Ufonyini kura, shadow kura to camera more, they can fish you out.
Yeah.
So sometimes you look at unsemudin ewo bambo. Now the decision I'll be taking. Good. Kwame, me last pick.
Yeah.
In fact, Antonio Conte on Carozini and Yemuba. Kakra. Honestly, Chelsea did not play so well in their last Champions League game against Pafos. I was not impressed.
Selection and I was not
impressed. I think around 78 minutes or 77 minutes now, Moas Casido Timiko had a ball between net. They have to up their game because Napoli for no, almost at 29th, and even a win is not enough for them to get playoff. If Napoli wins, they still have to pray. Right. Say other teams being bad results. And San how much money they qualify. No, Napoli were 25th. It's rather Benfica and they were 29. Okay, so Napoli would have to fight very well to get the qualification. Napoli is in 25th position. What it means is that a win for them could get them a chance to do the playoff. It's a difficult game for Chelsea. Kwame, the other game, Real Madrid and so Echo, yes, Benfica. Estadio da Luz, Stadium of Light.
In English.
In Portuguese.
Estadio de Luz.
De Luz. Light.
Stadium of Light.
Yes.
Professor.
So Stadium. It says Sunderland.
Okay.
But we need in Portuguese.
In English.
Now, I'm not sure. Say Mourinho or Honda. So after 13 years managing Alvaro Abalora, the guy will come and then face him 2-2. What I say? Yeah. Upon chin, was soon him senka or be won a Babema and the Babema and the cry and Coamono. Professor,
okay, yeah, I understand, Pa.
No.
You have said
no, Prof, what you say? Let me be so what you say.
I've understood what he's saying.
And I want to buy a local in my chest.
Interpretation by Matthias.
Say.
What's your point?
Onim send a Barbary man. Obewuna manabe any cry.
Okay. It's not rivalry.
Rivalry says.
Rivalry is here. Let's move on. Rivalry, no, you call us here. They're going to compete for the same thing.
The same one.
The same thing. It's the same thing. I'm going to compete for them. What I say? I'm going to.
Exactly.
I'm prepare them. I mean, must have been moving to that thing. I had dream power. I do anything. Come see, I'm there. I'm spot on.
Yes. What the doctor say?
We are going to compete for
the same thing. Side way.
So, and
I can only reserve my comments.
Mourinho then the Babaloa. Echo. Competing for the same thing.
For the same
3 points is at stake.
Yeah.
Kwame, Benfica this season is a good season for them. And Mourinho and Kasa, the former clubs, were no Mushaya de Manakaka. And I wonder how he will be able to stand up against informed Real Madrid. What share Balura or Bayano? I think so. Opesa for also pay 4-3-3 no. But the 4-3-3, names they are one person. In the general central defenders name not two, no triangle, no two, no rest. So today is likely Chomeni will be the one in front. Then you have Arda Güler and then Jude Bellingham. Informed Jude Bellingham on top there. It looks like Franco Mastantuano will be on the right. Then you have Vini Jr. on the left. Mbappe leading the attack. It's going to be very difficult. 37-year-old Nicolas Otamendi has a task. Say obey yire. Pesi. Kylian Mbappe, Vini Jr., Franco Mastantuano. Edumane soon. Josie, last stop.
Yeah, really busy. Well, yada manonin samano ebesia na yatwaso. Yabeko World Cup ebekoso ewo United States of America sanso ena ebekoso ewo Canada ne Mexico. Prof, member Prof na yedi nkomo kakra na mebusa na fa tututu enu e course ma nipa dubako ewu ahead of World Cup ebeshase June 4th and a World Cup June 11th eba beshase no ebewrem kakra badansa na no yenda e hombra yemfa yeni enchecaristic ventures womo aseye na yenkutie omun krato kakra bia ba Meko Profo na fe ya to adwumede so hi Kessben 93.3 92.9 Kessben television and when you go so hwe ne ba sisi na ya to adwumede ni so
Chia kɛseɛ Africa Renstic Company asoɛyɛ yakofa enuro wanwaso Zahara Herbal Mixture, Zahara G Herbal Capsules, Zahara Man Herbal Capsules, ana Hindi Herbal Mixture ana yɛde aba edwaman so. Ɛwa na wobɔ no poho. Sɛ yɛ genital warts, ana sɛ genital herpes. Ni nyinaa yɛ Zahara Mixture ana ne G capsules adokuro ya ana obehia. Sɛ adrowe ɛkyɛn mogya duro mpo. Because it contains hemoglobin and iron. Ma onipadua ne ye fe. Esa etimi ma wo TBD pa. A low sperm count and ye obema. Also and how oba oni atenka. Oba opese ofa ye funu so no. Wadro Zahara Mixture. Any Zahara G Herbal Capsules adro no. Eno na be boa. Hindi Herbal Mixture adro no. Eno so ye product chese eboa to a 3D malaria asiye pa esa boa nipadua no ewo mojamroso ene asikyire yare hu nyina wo ye obi a typhoid yare na hawa ebetu ase yakora e de amount yadro Zahara Man Herbal Capsules nso de ye boni din a na ese 2 minutes man fo nyina ye omo nsase chese obi ani age e ma mema gina wo na so sonko kora na fe so asay jisisi yare bia nso afiri ho jabusu wo man mo herbal store pharmacy any chemical shop bia
me baba ma wo 20 years onye osa almost 5 years ni ma so no ata be do me hu so etimi wo ti me so na me fa wo number me fira wo na so me nkoto Zahara minto ni nsiri na minto to pa ni nka ho so na me ba ne ko product ya moja na nse wo timi wo start so wo nu wo adro no moja ni nyina jai na nse ni nyina jai Dr. Nyame fira wo Nyame nya wo kasi no ho ato no kura
Karistic Herbal, my sis got to no hospital. I can see any moon get for and 1,000, 2,000 and as for. Now me cry me a young girl, 25, 26 years. Into me women, I'm a Jai Brian. I'm a cashier doctor and not sure me so. Ever poor me. Now I'm panso so. Enti I'm me koto too no. Zahara Mixture and then the capsules no 2. And I'm in the start say me no me say. So Bianca me women. The last time me women last year September. And now this month me women just say small flow, heavy flow ankasa obi ane eze hormonal imbalance cyst infection and so nyankopon and I'm Karistic for so and your modro Zahara Mixture and G capsules infection dear ben you bibia ko
na me DPO me ko check here na ye say wo so doctor who number e wo TV so na me fire na me ko to di me fire na me fra na wo kira me se de me no enti me no ye no me hu say sinsa ba me wudi mu pa de Nyame ase enti obi a wo DP bia no ombo modi ano ntobi na ye pa e bro papa sugar na na ha me to ye no to no to aso me to bottle no ba ko 5 me to first one second one na me sugar no na wo so kakra but we starting say me no Nyame adoma ba fo trebetu aka say do ni be fine me na tata bro be ye bosumi nsi akora ahoma me twa de picture akora da o e na enye yare ba ko na wo mi mu me wo ye fun yade me wo pipi me wo afikire yade no na de sa yade we menya stroke kura ma ye bia ma ko hospital ma pa ha ma fa bibidra wo do e ka se ye no ka kire me se me nkoto sahala me no mo hwe nti me to ba ko na me no me ye no ai san ye no me hu se me na na so te e na me se be me sato e na me sato te se me na na ho ne de ni na ko e ma me juso no so bo sa ye yellow te san ka bi atwe kura me si me twa picture kura me ti da no sa me de ahono ne kire wo na me de me na ya atwe fo ne kire wo a obo sampa na na atwe ya eye
Enuanum ne adofo ye frɛ me Dr. Dawood me na me da Dawood Herbal Hospital ano na enam me so ena ne Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse na duwei edutwem Dawood ointment o se fatwi na ebeko ofa Dawood 360 capsules o se sisi na ade ewom na duro mienu wei e adwuma bom obi a osisi ye o yapa de obeye ne se o de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na o de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood Ultimate edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me po adwuma na me honam nyina me ye me ho bibi enye ba sa minya sa Dawood Ultimate we na me twitwi a na no pa so minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a ese kwa le me ye adwuma kra se kane no te drowe de edima se mama no be di so asema mama
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood Ultimate so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na wo hwa ye den Dawood Ultimate fa twi keke na ebeko
lura me use mama hode pa ma metumi gba adwuma bi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood Ultimate o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi be gba adwuma Dawood Ultimate fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company de wo ka musa akospeda mi secret na nu ani e bugdo na ani Dawood Ultimate ene papa mi sori anopa mi di twitwi mi sisi achi mi babia he mi ntebre secret ni nie ti so person te sem ya we use Dawood Ultimate that's the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma mi ye en kan na mi pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega na ase me ma ade so na lock mi sisi ti say fi se mi share Dawood 360 capsules and the Dawood Ultimate abo mi bebre the drive na so amente ya mente bla bia obia mo modern so betimi apɛ Dawood Ultimate and the Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se wate bi aduro ya me ka ho asɛm no eno ho adanse ene wonom adi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood Ointment Dawood 360 capsules na sɛ de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pesa wo frɛ ya eno na wo screen ase no 0244 88 64 37 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house o pe Dawood Ointment ene Dawood 360 capsules
Dr. Dawood and your corner say, Professor, intentem yemurem.
Pa. Come with the kan. Look at what is happening to the world game.
Yes.
Come World War II. Eba ne year is 1945. Others are look up to football from Kabum Korea come make for peace. But say football and sheda ma others are that in Kabum na ehwehwe no. There is a problem one way or the other. World Cup aka be busumi 9 busumi num come na yawrem. Look at Adia na asema ekoso Mexico. Mexico is going to be one of the 3 host countries. You see, and any part do back 11. I know my sure monkwa. And yet, Bibi answer at the stadium. One of an answer stadium, baby, about football. Come so countries are calling say Mexico is not safe. Mexico is not ready. And can World Cup no? Come make you free Mexico for instance. Maybe the US or Canada be safer zones for the World Cup. Come embed in here power. This country has come very, very close. Come they've come a very, very long way. Mexico dimu power in football. Come omune the first country in North America on host the World Cup. Ehonu pele koji ni dini ye pa. Omusa host the World Cup in 1986. Ehonu Diego Maradona jini dini ye pa kwami. The greatest ever football team. Omudin EPM 1970 World Cup in Mexico. That Brazil of 1970. Pele, Tostao, Jezinho, ne Felix, ne Dago, Carlos Alberto. Ni nyina wa Azteca Stadium in Mexico. Kwame Miki. Kwame, one of the best matches ever played in the annals, in the history of the World Cup, was France and Brazil. Mexico in Colombia from Guadalajara. A honum and a Platini yin ho. A honum and a Zico yin ho. A honum and Socrates yin ho. Come so Mexico there, like a dim power in football. But all of a sudden, come look at Nessie and Ra. Abanso very, very close to the World Cup. I think 1962. Chile experiencing come say earthquake udibatwe asase wuso come 1960 na Chile able 62 World Cup no onya asase wuso no obi ase chinchina in World Cup no free Chile see there be ni bibia your World Cup say unti among for countries ni yeah say omuntimi mba Chile for the World Cup because as I was on but FIFA insisted said no Chile and a be host World Cup no then one president friend Carlos did Ben original year pa but days to the World Cup no did Ben every we so ne ma and a be seen at the World Cup so they can say come is Mexico ready for this World Cup come we go World Cup we go see World Cup no nipa do bako I lose one life at a stadium come cause for concern pa but say no free Mexico for insema that means World Cup match now Mexico be you give it to Canada or US no so come there's a problem one way or the other
but no be say what Cup no say one country host be paying why 3 countries South Africa crowd host
we they're trying to spice it up what I say you are right but say no country another country back when it host till Japan stroke South Korea but when we say the idea of co-hosting near boa power diversity like differences in culture how ni na foot in Kabo my kind football e diba no
yeah
what is but sometimes you begin to ask yourself say others at manya say in Kabo mu na South Korea now look you go to the stadium you are even scared of your life it's as if football and you say for any year others in Kabo mu Korea and from others through the World Cup but as a mankind has been struggling past since World War II you say no many what I do agree with me and me anya ade ba could be as so at my others I see that in Kabo mu after World War II yes mankind has not gotten it Kwame me I was thinking it should be the game of football
it's a game of football
but as a debut local matches international matches among 2 countries others here countries may not go war because of football clubs are called war because of football because stadium are winning way rivalry a whole lot of things but football should be unifying football should bring in kabum because stadium you have no right to raise gun come on your fellow human being life belongs to only Osoro is the only one who has the right to take life untimin taking life just like that sir nipa dubak omunya ohwe ball keke come make this person just went there with the gun. A conference one of us room to the stadium with that gun. So it's also fair for security issues. Pa. There's a serious security lapse. Pa. So nipa niya kwan. Edi etu okra ewura stadium mukra in the first place. Mexico dimu yesre obia. Mexico should be given this right to host this World Cup. But to also say dia. Let's say kun nipa e stadium and a stadium in Mexico dia. Maybe FIFA may be tempted. Say obeji World Cup no. They free Mexico for insem. Yempese Andrew Sam Pempensono. But things are getting to a head. Kwame, I'm sure US and so more share of the problem. But Kwame, I'm sure this World Cups here, you've said it all. My mind and some countries say will see World Cup. It's always going to be a problem. And fine, we Mexico those 2 Canada, US, highly developed countries, Kwame Mickey.
Man, this it's
serious power, Kwame.
Yes, sir. A different World Cup.
No.
To add up to what you are
saying,
the last World Cup in
Qatar,
proud to the World Cup, and the English press, say human rights issue when you go to Qatar. Now the next point on the bar and say stadium no almost a basini 38 and I show my life. But the other press report too say over 3,000 workers in the year. And almost see stadium see almost so that is proud to the world.
No, did they die of natural causes?
No,
that's what we.
No, I'm only coming to where baby I
no, come in of natural causes they are different. No,
yes, I understand.
But mama ending komo kakra ansani ato so yakọ ma no se ne Henry Santo Chum, Director of Communications at the Ghana Football Association. Ebedin komo hade afa World Cup aye ba beko yi ho ne accreditation ho nsema wodo Sir Franco Henry line so ye ne edin komo kakra and emphasis say FIFA they ba say accreditation the whole Ghana nipa edu and na
represent the media houses
no nti Henry line so ye no ending komo.
Henry, good morning.
Sir Franco, good morning.
The unofficial man Ghana, Afinshapa.
Now, when are official?
Sir, no, Jeffrey Asari.
Oh, okay. Africa, doctor. I think Sabrina, I'm wondering what I'm going to do. That's it,
good. Now, Yabeko World Cup, Ghana Central for Baby, ya qualifier, Busi, Afeatea, yes, FIFA. I am a papa no sense so mama no almost Ghana for you know be many pedu accreditation no crew
Okay, Sir Franco, me can say no cry womb. Name and Chechemu Kakre over say the banner accreditation for the World Cup. You makuma kumya your broadcast holders accreditation. Your non-right holders accreditation. And I say your the written press and photography. I don't know kabum. Now right holders accreditation, you know, FIFA any determine why no your right holder, especially in terms of broadcast, social media, traditional media, radio, and other platforms. And no, I'm from a broadcast holder and a right holder, and a non-right holder. Also, so if you are Kessben FM, Munni right, you have no contract or agreement with FIFA, but a num area of maybe a more first one more brand, say more apply FIFA bet you consider no among non-right holder accreditation.
All right.
And no, and the kind of it is determined by FIFA. But the autosomy and sana, it has to do with written press and the photography. Almost the member association, na member association, no check. And no na akoba say, Omamaye, you do a 10 and a photographers. You do come you know bobo. Written press, any photography, accreditation, na FIFA de my 12.
Oh, okay. Then I think, sir, in Chimuka Krawum, because potentially there could be a good number of Ghanaian journalists who will get the non-right accreditations, through
that
FIFA.
accreditation, I through FIFA. Into no, and she say, oh, say, so we a journalist. If it in rubbish, I'm not paying time. I mean, okay, so Masubu, because a lot of the journalists write to FIFA. Now FIFA catch up, they should come back to me. And if I have framing messages about me, about 200, and so 10 pen of my. And that is the situation at the moment. It's the American say, so we're a Ghanaian journalist. Now open set or apply for accreditation through the non-broadcast or non-right holder platform one. I was set or register on the FIFA Media Hub. And no registration or register or input you details and then proof of I can say company or ID card, this other money or national ID or network ID, this other money not on my vet. So we here question there, almost to decide, but almost vet in a media here. No more approval, no more watch our platform. It's a hodl over to apply for non-right holder accreditation through the FIFA Media Hub. And no another router. Ghanaian journalists between use because that 10 way are banned there. Before GNE, before graphic, before Ghanaian Times, we online for them and 9 become open. But we need more voices at the competition.
All right. Henry, Mamim Bisawe, almost the antenna 10 pen umudimai, other Ghanaians and Trofo, or no church or no, I didn't Yamoya Homodia or church romana.
Well, look, a consistency over a period of time, and then performance. So me breaking it down now. Analytics now almost share. Almost patches say Ghanaian journalists here got tournament. Your team no free mupe. No be a Jani. You couldn't in Kaka or but there are countries who don't even qualify for the World Cup. Our journalists echo tournaments now almost stay throughout until the final. They have the data. The data could be, for instance, Qatar. The analytics they shared with me at the time I ever final. In their data, there were only 2 Ghanaian journalists at the final. 1 photographer and then 1 online reporter. 2. the previous year, 2018, Young qualified, there was only one officially accredited Ghanaian photographer at the World Cup in Russia. 2014, per the information they shared, after the quarter-final stage, there were only 3 Ghanaian journalists in their data who were still covering the tournament. It is that consistency, it's lacking. It is a you qualify for the World Cup. Maybe we deserve it because Ghana ewo. But as a team no performance inco and as a central for performance inco. It is a day in a wire was a general so account. That is the question. That is the concern. Unfortunately, we do not have much to put a finger on. It's a
unim. Henry, me dem who am for to him. Katano. Say any you go we no within the next 8 hours na mo airport too. Ghana. No me Ghana.
I will take a few more hours.
By implication, say you kwa Ghana free money a free. Enti omu shada maya dodo na chese omu hwe ani musa afizu ye be free muntemana.
Oh, there be a feel na journalist list here. I think that if you look at the last 5 World Cup tournaments, the only time I have more numbers than South Africa. But even in South Africa, if you quarter final, but after the time I ever final or soccer city, Spain, Holland, ever final, there were about 15 Ghanaian journalists who were still present. And no one done so since Germany 2006. South Africa pet and a down so. And that was 16 years ago, right?
I see.
It is a World Cup 5. Not 6 out of the 5 appearances. No, back open the you do one dance journalist on modern ball so justification to ask for more. No? Let me say me call draw. No? I fought so hard. Sanka, okay, we have heard your complaint. Your consent is fully duly received. We will work on it. But we are now by maybe a journal. 4 years ago, it is the same number of slots.
Okay, then I'm thinking, sir, we would have to urge our colleagues to, especially a FIFA hub, so we apply a lot through a non-right holding.
Non-right holder, yes.
But yeah, way so clear. So 10+2 no, and central for a radio, so TV so. Na yentro. Tese me any mikini andi muno. Ese yenka ho.
Me pacha debi.
A written press nko.
They are not there. Only for written press and photography.
Now and Henry, any komwe anhwe a ebewie no na wanya adofo kakra bi na atamfo bebriu. Because written press bebrebe kwan be na befa so a wo de be chicheten no.
Very difficult, a very sensitive area. So now, so 1 year, by the time we be na watam for those to change what for. Yes, we use a few, can say, analytics, any data shared with us from FIFA, and I had the answer. So you look how the modern book akaho. Obviously. The 3 state agencies cannot be left out.
Of course.
And I am talking about GNA, I'm talking about Ghanaian Times, I'm talking about Graphic. Lady Noah, for the past 3 World Cups, every World Cup and she stays until the final. No? You cannot also leave her out.
Lady
Oba photographer.
Oh, okay. Into no two no yajibaku.
Oko Russia will stay throughout. Qatar will stay here throughout. South Africa will stay here throughout. Even Russia, Ghana, and Kokra, she was there from start to finish.
And
all this while. It says your photography in class, and no, I just so they take decision. Naka one.
Henry,
it's heading. But
Mejitum say heading, but yen try na yen the best. Yenya we dear, wadaruma yahwen central for dear. Etiefo ayetie the ordinary Ghanaian. Ah no so person call World Cup ni bi no ko hwebi. Yetete say be apply through the GFE na omato ticket ni from there near de. Boy kakra na educate ye kakrai. Me offer ah no person ko bi no obeye den.
offer Kofi Boadu war at the Suman Super World Cup.
David, me offer your friend Kojo Yeboa or a headmaster or Duamwa. Ufred Dumai, no, a headmaster or Duamwa, a friend Kojo on a piece of
Okay, offer Kojo Yeboa. The Edikaya was on Saka a ticket. So, Opa share match Toronto, Ghana, and Panama, unya ticket. And no never ma ama wait me apply for visa. So we share England, Ghana or Boston. And now say Ghana, Croatia, or Philadelphia, and no America, and also so unya ticket. The be able to say we are interested biano on sending a request and from Ray. Now I am forwarding from FIFA. The process is a bit cumbersome. Yeah, the category is not to abonting. So as I say, I mean, say category 3 tickets for all the 3 matches based on the request we received. We had over close to 2 million emails from Ghanaians, both resident in Ghana and outside Ghana. Our request is access to tickets. Obia or yes successful no. You're sending back email and you're sending invoice and you're sending banker on Kutuani Sika. Sigana Maya now the receipt about back to the FA. Then we forward to FIFA. By the middle of March, by 10th, 11th March, the ticket codes will be released to Obia or apply BI a man or invoice BI or Kutia or bank. And none are Obe Jinaso. At the account application or at the embassy according to visa. Into the first requirement a ticket.
Send you see Harry. As a Okasa Nina ya twam kabia. Chese as a omo apply omo yes successful. Into the okay no etwamana.
The first period natural. But on the same BBM April. Now I think May final one also Abba before June.
I see. Ababe, what's Ababe saying apply?
Close to 2 million applications.
Saying yes successful, and I say unifiga yet.
No, I don't have that figure.
Oh, okay.
But what I can say is category 3 in the
Category 3. So from what I'm seeing on my screen, it seems that
category 1, category
the cheapest.
2, category 3. Category 3 is the cheapest of the 3.
I can see Ghana and Panama $154.
Yes,
Ghana, England 242, and then Ghana, Croatia 198 for the category 3. Not just a dear Fukra any no.
Yes, and the free system. And it will be what you say, Anna, or person to ticket. You know, category 3 in the echo. There is a 2 and a 1, and I will be here.
No petri now Kabu manages about $1,300. That's
close to 1,300.
Now, Henry, maybe it's yet to you say, na GFA pursue mobilize kakra fans kakra bi no ma say omusu betima support football fans bi di omako. We also heard the ministry was also doing something similar. Sign a city GFA they no na different and answer the tete na ntisa.
The World Cup here. She bia ne akwanto to bia ho bia free aban ho. Over chief of staff commission committee bi FA president ka ho, sports minister ka ho, and nipa bia or more presidency as so I ka ho, deputy chief of staff stand do be kra e ka ho. On why your meetings baby I think even Monday kra almost san share almost share the modalities and the arrangement and what they can do for the Ghanaian funds. To say I'm not say I'm making any firm decision via in terms of a buying a. It means to me is supi. Say a nipa edu and I do no one dressa. And I buy decide say but they almost through corporate support and I say corporate sponsorship. But I know that series of meetings have taken place, certain decisions have been taken, and once they are done with Ghana for any ubia and their air coma football community, their air coma their sponsors, their air coma supporters, their air coma government agencies. Nina the Sanchez and Ebeba Nafi ya 200 more.
All right, Henry, with my last question. The Black Stars head coach is on to Aka say the technical team no be beefy up. Minim onim wedding komo which aspect of the technical team no and more a beefy up. Minim plan you saying.
You qualify for final. They qualify for World Cup now, and as in Komano. I think we are almost done. We're making the recommendations to the leadership of the FA. FA very informed, but once government will be the one taking that cost, also will go back to government. Now, by a TSC, here said, I will say, you share your technical team, no, a mukim. Into San Komano, Yadidi, after the last time, President Ebrifi. The just say some people have been contacted and they have all expressed interest in joining the team. Unfortunately, at this point, it's difficult to say because some of them are attached to some clubs. But meaning say in Komona quickly, we are almost done. There will be some additions, very strong additions to the technical team. Not only on the pitch, but also the technical aspect of the team. Again, no, revamp the technical team, no, Gregory, Chris, any Desmond Ofei, any Winfrey Chief of the Crown, Emma Yahoo Picano Kosoro. And on the basis of that, you have the justification to add more quality and strength to the technical team to improve the situation. Indeed, a lot of discussions have gone on. And then those who have been contacted have partly or almost agreed to come in. Indeed, let's say will take a credit. I mean, when we have the contract signed, agreement signed, and all of that, you better announce it, the various departments in the team. Henry
Abedasi, I'm hoping say one constant feature has always been opposition scout and answer scout. Because normally scouting the Uhian and Tem Kakra. Minim near Komoya Udi scouts.
Look, I shall say that the people who are scouting our opponents have started. Every time we are almost share on notes. In this day and age, scouting, I was always present at match venues every time. Which may use softwares, which may use other means to look at your opponents. Even maybe sometimes or between me a contact so how say or information say or data say on opponents say on this on that and that. It's at the technical team to study. In terms of scouting our opponents, immediately after the draw, we started working on it.
Henry Asante Chum, Mr. Hart, thank you very much for your time. Anyway, abutra wo de achirechire nsem de amaye na nipa be 2 million. Nyame behwe ye. That's it.
Nyame behwe yen na nanka me ma obusa last question but now also meeting. Obi na bi send message say come kan na so me san senti oto ticket na ne nsa ka na visa na.
Eno dey say nyono na be kire.
Automatic.
Onya give visa na ebema especially America. Unse one difficult thing about Americans say obenya date. Aso akoye o interviews and so akoye o interview aso submit your document. But the FIFA any America for adwun akoben krum say we will take it there. Yebema that fast track access. Into unya ticket na it gives you the chance to apply for the American visa. It's giving you the chance to apply.
That's what ticket na what advantage kakra.
Say generally speaking, so per visa you won niema here. First, you need good reason to travel. In this particular instance, your good reason to travel is Okoshe World Cup. What is the justification say Okoshe World Cup? And only take it no.
That's right.
Until unyanya take it now.
Under justification.
When what take that box of getting the justification to travel, other things come in. It could be travel experience. There are several things about modi be determine enti entimi nyina han hye obi bo se unya to ticket na asikyere ne se wo ko World Cup onya visa enti o dwene se anisa no debi but wa me ka bi kakra
say no obetima to ticket one game pe na onza ka visa na
eno so ya asem foforo Canadian embassy
seven go grant visa
but at least we are educating questions that Mickey be say omo abonti
everybody is interested say ticket no dey no asa Ebini ho nipa 42 million and I apply.
I was say 42 and 2.
42 million and I apply.
More than the population of Ghana.
Was it 2 million?
We go 42 then can put the population of Ghana.
Was it 2 million? What 2 million?
Okay, minister. Outside Ghana for you now.
There was it 2 million.
And Matthias, outside Ghana.
There was Ghanaians and Ghanaians resident abroad.
But 2 million. Was it the total number is 2 million?
Okay. They say no. Dear for NASA. Inti minya dear for the bia. Metima say me kwa kohwe ba ko pe na mabefia na. America for no Matthias ama mo embassy o.
Say wo kire say. Oni abre. So ko hebo. Na bi. Say wo kire say oni abre ko hebo. To be very honest, America Ghana able 2 matches. 2 matches for America at least minimum. Assistance.
Yeah.
2 matches na ya short. You qualify free group stage now. And you bet many be account. Enti se wo so corner ticket no the chance to buy 2. Now so one pen na better. Near what to 2 be and the chances be brighter thing. But for Canada dey.
Let's ticket na me ko na. Yamfa visa na mama ayede.
That's the beautiful thing. Omobesa be a chance for people to do resale of their tickets.
Okay.
How your money will be refunded to you less deductions and taxes.
Okay.
Dem kan no say. Say what to take it ni bia what to me no. Na ekoduru as e we nya visa. Ombe be last minute a obetumi aton will take it. Ebi ho a wa kasa kra betumi aton amobi. And now say obeton back to FIFA. They will sell and refund their money to you. Also Henry can say unya ko no TS kana the money will not come to GFE. It go FIFA. And to say draw now per refunder, they will provide a means where you can resell your tickets. And to when the resale period, ni draw to the hard journeys and here scanner would be toy no. And we unya because better transaction charges any big taxes near the kakra every so.
Okay. Yeah. And ni awara chese say dey kika kwede omo okuru nso ana be we.
Na say awa ni andi omo visa.
Omo okuru nso ana.
Omo ya yedi.
I'm not even looking at
it.
I just follow.
You have to feel for Nyame football. Everybody love it. Everybody want to be at the stadium to have a feel at the World Cup. Look, this is where I'm coming from. Come on, see media and the hard dream panel. How can Ghana? Let me Andy discuss how many FM stations do we have in Ghana? I see over 150. Over good, Kwame. Even yes, Kwame, yes, we can check that one. Kwame, they can say that means every 15, 18 media houses, you know. And so, representation, I'm seeing one person may represent 18 media houses, no. Kwame, this is very bad for the world game. But no, because some trouble, and as Ghana for you free man, and it's natural. That's how I see it.
No,
Kwame. You free more. You mind free. Maybe the edge, the passion for you to still stay put. What I say, maybe the. I can understand.
World Cup, one can cover.
Oh, I understand. Oh, say all over the world. Countries in you mind free more. Most of them leave the World Cup.
You see, I was
to the extreme.
It's on the high.
Come here, can understand. But maybe can say, but you see, not as in so. Say Ghana number and Tisu Sai woman performs out to 10. Come 10 for a whole country like Ghana I qualify for the World Cup. No media representation.
But Professor, let's get it well. 10 no. Also, you the FIFA non-right holder. As I sit here, I'm on the FIFA hub.
Yeah.
I've been there since 2006.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, called World Cup. And we call World Cup or China 2007. I think I got there in 2006 African Cup of Nations in Egypt. Into almost send the notification here, or apply, then you'll be there. Into those who are on the FIFA hub, no, almost so or apply, maybe they will give some people who are already on the FIFA hub, no, some non-right holding.
Shouldn't this thing be a bit straightforward? For a media house like Kessben TV, what do you make?
They have to regulate it.
Who will be able to show? Say me Juma work Kessben TV. Yes, I'm training you everything to show, everything to prove. Say me Juma Kessben TV. What does that done to take me through this complicated processing, which inevitably eventually be an intimate. That's where we are coming from.
I'm surprised.
Kessben TV is universal. Everybody's watching.
I'm surprised.
Do you know the hassle you went through to get your US visa?
It was back in the day. What I say, I check.
It's still there.
You see, there are other way a Ghanaian journalist can be there by buying the ticket. For me, the last World Cup, I didn't even apply for the accreditation. You thought tickets, no, and they could get a higher card. They call kata. Into what they are saying, no, and say a wiaba.
But now I can understand. I'm not trying to jump the gun. But me, I see it clearly like US, Canada, advanced countries. What I say, so they are trying to put some restrictions so that. That's how I see it.
Our more previous World Cup, the numbers are more than
similar. Russia, same.
Let the citizenry. What people have a feel of this at the stadium. Enjoy it.
Say it. Corona would do her now. Otimika media.
That is a date.
I choose to give it to you.
I realize we am sure who say take it. Say you can't to GF. You can't to you grab a.
2 million.
As of now, they checking your date. It is a date or
US date.
Yes, and just so complicated. Like
they were trying to suggest.
Say the date you ho. The date who are then your students there. At least all access to the World Cup, I'll be teaming a date.
So I hear Kessben 93.3 Kessben television now. You be call man so you coach. Kasi mingle be din komo e Jumedie so why say on a coachi Swedro or Blacks. Say Franco coach e wa man so.
Coach Kasim mingle. You watching back Kessben media so.
Hello, Munka.
Yeah.
I'm at the moon and I'm also
Bibia Boko, Fini Afro Kakra. Kumasi for Afro, but from Bechem to Nations and now to Swedru. As you are getting closer to the coastal area. Coach, now, Sene City, I know you are handling national team and now you are going to All Blacks. Why is it that easy to coach a national team and then coach a club in the Premier League?
No, national team is not always that they have an assignment. It's not always so. See, there's no assignment immediately now. So initially, I decided not to. But Black Gala said, no, see. Calf the Biabazo, ye train just say, Omobana Mancasa, Ombe Mua, into Sano, means mean trial as I say, we two are so yet a human and Catranca.
Now, coach, a day no Mukachra Mawa Septe, All Blacks a Juma, and I say, Coachy pay Juma and Juma by an alcohol.
Oh, that be. agreement between me and Pennyful because ball for the rest of the season.
Enti wadama o mandate ni den so omu hwese this season udombeji league ubewura top 4 ni mana so be escape relegation because currently All Blacks is in 11th position.
For them to survive, stay in the league.
When I say with the easy man.
Easy, but easy, but
All Blacks team no unim team no kakra. Players they strength ni supporters expectations.
Okay, yeah, Bragaras ni prepare na hana na ye be bibia o ye training so I work there 1 or 2 training session and ebi ombo match na obi ni life ana ombo akra na mitimi hwebi.
Enti mpacha wa hye adwuma ase ana ase afi na obekwa akosha ase.
Oh, na we am ase ne.
Oh, I see. Me curious. Coach, I will share team in the middle of the season, or first meeting. And somewhere now catch them.
Oh, your next meeting against BBN go start now.
No, because first meeting with the players, no. Mingle. What was the message I'll catch the boys now? Who meet you for the first time in a.
Oh, I told you, I say, oh, no, Mukasa, no motivate you. Because most of them say, oh, park now and a training, Braga. And most of them, I would say almost all of them. And they were having 2 players in our team too. I mean, one can say we have a lot of lengthy discussion.
Coach, Ahmed Fathi, the coach now free on the backroom staff, and now only Omoko ye juma. And I say, oh, the Bakumi Nubiaka Hua, only Omoko boy juma honum.
I have an assistant now, no, on ye juma. The work club no mudada, Joajima, or on a mini juma.
Now, oh, you're comfortable because you're head coaches be brief through assistants or man for manko.
It's only for the rest of the season. Oh, we be so concerned 2 years, 3 years contractor. That's why you prepare to send your backroom staff for a cup. I say only some few months. Amen, Martin.
And I catch and say, Omajuma no nya edin na wo ba bebo omunti osre no. Coach Aden Ausri. Kasim Mingle. First game we are against Bibiani Gold Stars, so a very difficult grounds or dance park. Minim say onimo ye pa.
It's a difficult ground. You quite football at times. You make it to be happy. Difficult ground, but you need you have to go and play. League match, you bruise so no one ball. You quite football.
Obaya na be boss amateurs. Minim say unim passes we draw Blacks. Omo one of the teams are omo fans near very fanatic. Na say edruba bi emba ni kohuro abroni ni say omo do madaja be kire no wan win matches a coach wan nyere ho a wo sirisiri omo be mo ahwe ne am o.
Baba boaji. Baba boabo. You want to ba. I don't want me amo.
Okay, yeah, we wish you all the best. My name say our message be the ma fans in the All Blacks fans or more share and Sabria. M1 or Kwakobo. My name if you have any message for them.
I'm going to say I'm support on type in the cheat. Now team and yet the Diana at times you have one call ye my players now. I'm on to players name most of them more premier that until all box are now who became one even more panicky. Into omo relaxing ma na ebe yi ana me chia mu nyina so
Coach Kessben Mingle, I know that's it. Now, yeah, wish you good luck. We are hoping that with their service now, Koyenti, Bekoyi, na Bibiako come and Yamin count.
That's it.
Coach Kessben Mingle, your coach. Edema Swedro All Blacks.
But Flaman, some way that it's a coincidence with an word in power. Two coaches they say money now. How do you put this into coincidence? Because me two percent per minute bet me about my yari. Honestly, say you see we won't find we at the same time.
Medical reasons.
But I say some coincidences. I know she ye pa. Omunde ye. I don't know that may be the reason. Omudija omukwanya akwa Mickey. You see what I mean? But they can say All Blacks have been struggling ye pa this time. Some time back there was rumor say Omaja coach no kwan ya man matches be one team and win here. Fortunately on Otimisha Kotoko. So at least like on your stay of execution be on your kwan to Ujimedi no so but as a result in Sincha forthcoming. While Lusu home to Eduana and a whole lot of Lusu to Eduana doctor the next coach in assistance as a video analyst now move from to Chima in terms of health. That's how I see it.
Recent results ain't good. I think that good, after beating Kotoko 2-1, they've not won any game. Or draw me, no more lose back. But a team that has come from the wilderness, from Division 1 to the Premier.
I like the way you put it. Come from wilderness. Israel spent about 40 years in the wilderness. But Ghana wilderness in the Ukwa one shall team the Guo. Inti Obias Rosa wilderness.
But let me be sarcastic. A team that has come from Division 1 now order 11th in 18-team league. Is it that bad?
Yeah, bad because points in Mubo super. Only the team order by 16 from just 1 point difference. Yeah. So that means Usa board runner Ulusua Ube Saba in the drop zone. Okay. So you can understand them from that standpoint. But see, Nipa Menu at the same time. That's the cause for concern, doctor. You see, Fred is here, coach and video analyst. They've both fallen ill at the same time. Oh no. No. This is
architecture of the body need the same. They're all from Egypt. Is that also? And also do the same. And take them could be at the same time. And affect you.
This is just a conjecture.
Coach, coach. Akwaba, mojide so mo pa.
Na we kusushira me.
Etunka na ache. Premier League they started second round and so far say na we see who what games in the city.
Well, I think say a good. Teams need be at already. Teams need be so a struggle. As it stands now, 11 one days the omoko.
Okay.
The say all can I just say apart from 11 one days no. From the 8th position downwards no. I don't have to wait Marco. And I heard the top Mediama between Mediama, Adriana, Kotoko, and Hasselhoff 8 points. And of course, last 2 seasons, the OJ League in the summer test. Between summer test and then Mediama at 9 points. Defending champions, Gold Stars, and then Mediama at 10 points. So it's been interesting at the top and also at the bottom. No, so far so good.
So it's keenly contested, Anna.
Oh yes. So now our kind of Obodroba Aqua, Otiaba, Uiniba Aqua Oko. It is up to the teams, no, especially Omo Edium Homes na fortress no. So Obe tries to be picking points from your home. Now away point to be. And the teams be on over show home a news. It was any news. Sekotoko share Wawa United and news. Wawa Sekotoko big news. It I believe say clubs and Angasa also Omo. But so far so good for Mediama, and I think that they've been the exciting team. On my team, Mihuni said they are behaving professionally, and of course, quality of Mediama wana also. They have a very fine coach in the person of Coach Ibrahim Tanko. The last 2 decades, Mediama and Moses Parker and drop it. So it tells you that they are doing something great there. So for me, and anyone wants to say Mediama, Achim and. Oshia game on Babe Boy Nyame Aduma Ifiada our Brankesia. There are signs. So I'm waiting with the Bibiako. It will hear Mediama. What did I miss a leg no budget?
Easy, sir. 8 points. They said more 40 matches to go.
So far 17 games on Luzubi. We also go share on the home. We're winning some key games away from home. And over Prince Usu our Blasters. Kevin and Kroma or Blasters, they are on the bench of Mediama. It should tell you something. Mediama has been the ultimate transfer, one of the finest right wing back, Kamal Dean Mahmoud, and Rawakosama Al Hilal of Sudan. But they are more replacement. So it tells you how ready I know my F before the league. Only say preseason Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
Yes. And nature say now him the person we your league in him. So I believe say Tanko Ba league in him half season. And on Wakasa share this season. To share in Yama on the Egu Aquema. Attractive sponsorship and they look $200,000 from the mines. So motivation or quality or they have a very good coach and professionalism here, Juma. Among the clubs, no, Tanko Soja and the touchline now you see instructions. You don't see the backroom staff will be so sorry, so much instructions will be so easy. And discipline wise on the part of the players, no, they hardly is over TBF Mediama. And unfortunately for them, no, they have a very good pitch. Omo coach internationally, he's been there, he's been with the Blasters, and Oshe Tanko time with Accra Lions. At a point, to me, up to second on the league log, third on the league log, with a team now average age in the year 17, 18, 19. So of course, I think that Mediama, they are good to go.
Ebe di nkomo more e dey fa league no, but ma me nkom ma no se ne e Bismarck Kakari wona e kasamafo de ma Mediama Sporting Club ndi nkomo Pepeso league edra coach o kase they can win the league no na umbeja o mo player e Kamara Dean e Mamadou Amanako Riziben panti na be momo aye saade no Bismarck, good morning mo gidi se ohun ye ene ewie. Well, let's try and Bismarck. Tina Okasa. Coach Mitio.
I think Mediama are good to go. They are good to go. Almost game against nations. And yeah, easy game. But looking at what Mediama are our league, I need the Omugusu Omoye now. And after that, when they are going home to play summer test in the FA Cup, and some Omabo Adriana at home. And so I share points between Omoni Adriana and Makato say 8. And Mediama is yet to lose a game at home. And looking at the game, Mediama Airborne, it will be very difficult for them to lose a game at home.
Okay, Bismarck back iti ma yendi komo. Now Bismarck online so.
Bismarck, good morning.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Bibia Boko there. Good. So say Mediama crazy. And Kenya Chreze Kamal Dean. Say no. Matono. Names the obvious question will be a bisane say, Mediama, a man the pay from the word go said this season you want to win the league and return to Africa. Into question and say, Sabria Mope Liga Gina, most star player, Utimia call up to the Black Stars near day. Now Matono Sabri, at the league in the Mumpesam Beji Mana.
So, my main chair, Washafo ne your mom Kessben 93.3 so ubisa a year first year right from the word go say your kind your target a Ghana Premier League and not just the Ghana Premier League but say you do win double which is the Ghana Premier League and then the MTN FA Cup but the topmost priority is the Ghana Premier League. And with your question yeah we still have our focus on the Ghana Premier League. We are the FM so say if on Kamara, so we are taking our leg off the pedal and after this alone. We still have those double now right from the way go. It's all in line. And this decision is not just a decision like I said, we just took overnight. A decision it was strategic. We had to sit deep and then analyze with the head coach and the technical team also in part of the decision. You know, now say the merit and then the demerit. Yes, there's no way the numbers are Kamadin at the team media. This season, 19 matches, 5 goals. Last season, 8 goals. And they are there. It tells you, say, or a prominent figure, your core Champions League, an expert. a boy or Black Stars, so it was a decision. Because as a club, you always think a man can be me at man season, but it also comes with other risk. A woman and say season now could free. Then again, options on the bench. Do you have options to replace him? All these things were decisions they take into dog. So desire our focus is still on the Ghana Premier League, and we are not taking a year focus on us.
Is it an issue of Sikana team ne day ban? Emu odru enti mo mane kwa enye yi. Anasa abrante na opese chinchina woko. Or is an issue of sebia ne contract ne yasa enti sama mana nkwa obeko kwa at the end of the season. Situation ankasa net is saying.
Well, talk the situation now. Both of the things are occurring now. First of all, Abrante no contract no. Then they a year in June, a year big. And while we say from now to the end of the year, the season, there is no other transfer a year when to be a better. So what it means is that once in the key business not now, it means in June, no, branch no, and some and sign the man, obeying the accord. So that is on the part of the team media. Then again, you also want to look at a player and also know what are or not so many demands. With regards to contract, he is eager to go based on the financial terms. And let's not forget, Tima or Tima or Bokaf Champions League. So he also believed that, and also will saw him purposely for people to see him, especially with the World Cup at Bay and ADF. So all these factors, on the part of the game, on the part of the player, and also the consent and in the growth, we took all those things into place. And you tear and say a branch intimate and for a ahela.
Not just a contract extension, a conditions, Nanya de Mukrambi meeti, and Uhe offer na bana. A bed in semi dear Mabeka say be obema that offer. And then a beer no atra no ako free in Tinamufose say Mutimisum de Jiska. Now Waka say we did it in consultation with the technical team. Is Coach Ibrahim Tanko telling you or already made replacement for the team? And I know he plays a more right fullback position.
Well, yeah, we share a team currently. Yeah, or a year in coma. What's your kind of Ghana Premier League more for Yemen and a year for some time. Then again, you also have a year in a branch here, our field spark, which is Osea, our also Becca, team in home. And Obekaya, a branch of Victor Drew, our also free dreams. After some of the FA Cup, Echo PM Nations. Now he's a free agent, and also joining a young camp. He signed him. The January transfer it's in a course. So we have 3 right backs in our position right now. So we are not yes, the numbers are Kamara in terms of their assists, in terms of the goals, and the experience are when we can't say him for a year. Some of these players not yet. But we also believe that so my brand here and as my opportunity, you might not also see what they are made of. And we know what Victor do, for a nations, and a brand of dreams. We know what Osea with the Stella. And the he was our right back, our chef here at the MI, and we put him at least a year for some time. And also performing whenever Kamara any available. Then Ebenezer and Koma and so a one player on the left side of a defense, which is the left back, which enable right side, which enable. So you also give us a option. So all these players, and the confidence our coach, at their moment, he has always said, and this afternoon, he has always said he builds an all-round team. So if one person is not there, the other should be able to fill in. And Washa, even for we said the now can with a bench. It's Mina Calvin, a bench. You want to use the bench, but Osha will be already it's me Emma performance. You see that it's me Ebwa. The same thing you see when a Fatah Sulemana was about leaving for a year Emmerich. At that time, it's still more not options, it be one of my buy, which is the other Fatah will be sharing a nine. And Obaya, that season, we were able to win the league. No routine, every team anymore. We all knew the noise by a team openly that year, but yeah, among the inside Jacob, we've not seen any difference. Based on that, for the same thing was said. So if a team coach and that building, all round, we believe that based on what he has done and based on his agreement to this particular transfer, he has what it takes to replace Kamara. But I will always say that you will base him in terms of the numbers, but we believe that whoever more bigger than North, they are going to a teamwork. And once we get the 3 points, I think there's some of business and everything apart from the supporters adding. It was difficult for us, but we want them to understand that we are at the crossroads. Now our hands were tied, so we needed to take the best decision, which a best boy as a team and a best player, and that is giving him to Ahela.
Bismarck Kakeri nti timi agina we so ahye mediema fans ne bosse notwithstanding numbers ana Kamara Dean Eddie Mamo, especially share our last game against Karela, if I'm right, or share 2 goals cra. Oh, Mobeji League no, because take otoko mudi omachi no. Omo fans ni bebre gidi e pa se enka bet amwa nkwa nka de adrenya ni se Matthew mu 8 points yi. Abetaba. Kotoko is strengthening their team. It seems you are weakening your team. Can you promise mo fans no say league no kianeke Mobeji?
Sir Franco, that is our target. That is our mission. And our mission remains Ghana Premier League and the MTNFA Cup. Midfield Sporting Club, they are fighting to win both. They are for a Champions League. Young can we see a year so yeah, Papa Fana, but no be any so. But we bought the player at the time and no injury. We didn't buy his exploit FYMIJ Ghana Premier League. So trust Midfield Sporting Club before say Mr. Moses Ama any the CEO. Any coach is taking this decision. Na omu penim the omunai decision, and we want our supporters to take us for our ways. Say season Ghana Premier League.
Okay, Bismarck Yadasi na crew ni na kachire ura musisa mapaka say yechiano yemana finshapa.
Ovete mi didu se mana ka wuti
Yeah, that's it.
Bismarck Kakari Kasamafo de Mabobo Kerfen Midfield Sporting Club. Coach, now na wo flo meba wall questions e gu manim ano. Anya questions wa na biswa amanfo biswa challenge o. Best sheet no.
Somehow related. What I say about Midiama winning the league. I mean, you can't the same thing.
Okay.
Midiama beat me and I me. Fred, you see, you are here. Makunta Minyano, I need to make the most out of him. What I say because I don't know when I'm going to see him again. Fred, this is what we were discussing. So still on this Midiama issue. Bear 12 years in here, and I'm considered 13 years. The league trophy in Ghana has not been defended.
Okay.
Since Kotoko winning the last of 2014, that's the last of them won 3 consecutive league titles. So 12 years. They say the point difference between Midiama and the defending champions goes at 10.
Okay.
So potentially we may see a new winner again.
Yes.
So you will into the 13th fear. So Fred, the question is, the FA and the powers that be in the Ghanaian game, when is enough in yourself for them to repackage this, sell it to corporate Ghana? You put one of the most competitive leagues in Africa. 13 years in the league trophy in Ghana. The club's fine. Your matches, among them share. But mama must strong footing. Be say, move forward and move league in the mind.
You're right.
You see where I'm coming from? Like, make it since me ba ball mu. Me ba ball mu. Me who say about Ghana league 13 years. Obi anti me gin to asu imprenu. But it seems like that trend is continuing. It's going on. So Fred, you are here. I'm making the most out of you. What I say?
Sometimes difficult for me to say some of the things. What we believe in, and they who say echo.
Right.
You see, you are attaching positive aspect of it
of the league,
so,
yeah.
But I don't know, because Anya had to somebody is not satisfied, and it comes from within the media in Ghana. and no kind of be so the condemn league you see how no angle of FIBA so difficult and I mean blame be an in the human how or in the human how or per se you or irrelevant in the system,
right?
But every now and then they would find negatives whilst there are positives,
right?
Because I won't blame anybody, so be in the Juma. But saying I per se put your hand behind the wheel, see pushy, because you make the effort. This trip has never happened. Unprecedented in Ghana.
Yeah, Fred, you're right.
Yeah, about Ghana League.
12 years, you got 13 years. It's not been defended.
The Ghana Football Federation, together with the most sponsors, is giving each club 1 million Ghana. That's 10 billion.
Right.
For each club.
From Muamu.
Yes. To each of the league clubs. It's never happened before.
Right.
No, the winner of this season's league will take home 2 million Ghana cedis. And the one with this one, look at Takwa here and as a stadium Bene. Takwa. If you're branding if you have spent money to do all this, it's trying to project the league. But some of our colleagues, the positive aspect of it, will continue to denigrate, to continue to condemn it. It's difficult when you're approaching people. Obibo Sandy Crumpo, now because of sponsor league now, why they shouldn't sponsor the league. As if you said, can I ban in a Kwakura, say be Obibo Tum. But you know what, to wait maybe to my work clubs, no, my clubs not to win. Me could be na me call and from Zambia. I went to Zambia and me call a game, you know. I don't know why, probably any kind of quarantine a calf to me could do you know there was a game a day before game na Yakobono. And about no money is so complicated. Maybe call it but there was a Champions League game. Oh, it tells you say even Zambia, 2 teams in the group stages of the CAF interclubs. Ghana, NB.
I might have just one.
No, you're not even get what I'm trying to say. You do group stage, you know. Zambia still has 2 teams.
I understand.
CAF interclubs no more.
Group stage.
Power Dynamos is playing Champions League. So day before the Power Dynamos were playing Rivers United from Nigeria, and the day after it was Zesco United against Kaizer Chiefs. So if in Zambia no because the resources. So no. Seven producers. Zambia, the whole of Zambia almost stadium back home. Almost struggling to say they are struggling in terms of infrastructure. But I quite did the levy one answer. $1. I quite the crash to Kumasi Stadium. Ethiopia Cape Square to me, Bab na near to me CAF competitions. So in terms of doing that, there can the resources a bit to my clubs. No, they take player. And I don't know. Catch me say just go for some top striker from Ghana. Na me say so top striker there. Then they must prepare somebody to ya. No so to Ghana no top striker no. Ghana average pay ni saying. Now so average we near $1,000. What I say? Oh yes, and I'm saying.
Yeah, 1,000.
And I frankly when you 1,000 is not normal
for non-Ghanaian players.
That's me fancy 100 million a month, 10,000 a month average. No, yes sir. And if you want to sign a striker there, they must be prepared to pay something over and above
100 million.
Yes. So no, and no catch him okay. One Kosani player, I think he's from Chad, so we to $2,400. That's the topmost we say. Okay. So I'm looking at say, I see it to me in your bibisa to support ABA, leg. Say, yeah, my way no more sponsors to me, I'm if you went to me, I'm mascana and call clubs no homa. To be more humble, difficult. You acquire near Saint, you acquire near Saint, you acquire near Saint, young builder no. And our clubs must be doing well because most of the names sometimes so clubs cram it and if you say they Zimbabwe, but sending Zambia.
We have Dynamos in Zimbabwe and Power Dynamos in Zambia. You're right.
Mufulera Wanderers, Kranam says Zimbabwe, sending Zambia, and Ghana, and the most popular team
in Zambia.
And Musa Kotoko. Just come and ministry only didn't come. Musa Mubaha, no Musro, Yakuba, Sonny Yakuba, don't say Umba, okay. Kotoko found themselves in the same group with Zesco and Nkana. So, Kaisa, Yana. I think in 2019, or if I'm not wrong,
two Zambian
2019 or something. Under CKB, now a Confederations Cup. Only now the same group. Just go for some Mubahano, Omu supporters, the Kotoko supporters. I mean, they were surprised in terms of following, you know. And Zesco can't even conform company, but Zesco is owned by it's like a Ghana electricity company of Ghana. Power, yes. So it's run by the company. I'm gonna run it BBI. You see, so they try to support Omu.
Coach, in terms also member pro for hand, the league now come on. You turn down tea.
actually. And I believe say UTA coach Nanajima of Vision FC. It was on say the league, team Ben and our coach Ben and Weshiana who say we dear Weshiapa. He mentioned Mediama. And of course, on the Mediama game, our Temano, Obia who they see.
Yeah.
2 beautiful goals from Salim Adams. Perfect free kicks from it for me. I think say Mediama are on course, and say no Mokano Kotoko has to full Adriana put 2 pressure on them. Kotoko Elko Pando on the Heart of Lions, and game the game will be a Anobeshi. The return of Abet Amwa is good news for Kotoko.
Yeah.
And Ocean the game no boy and I just or call Libya no one more competitive games. But that classic goal now share it brought something out of the boy, a motivated Kwame Poku. And I think say the presence no Bema Kwame Poku about back. Because Morfin Donsu, the reason why Coach Zito keep you on the field for 90 minutes, the energy level of Morfin Donsu, the strength of Morfin Donsu, none of the Kotoko attackers have it.
Okay.
At a point, he will run to his own penalty area to come and defend. He will make sure that he put pressure on the opposing defense. In as much as or misses some opportunities, I believe with time he will come good. I mean, Yakubu Dogo, that young chap, 2 games for Kotoko. And I think that he wasn't bad. Yes, against Bekum Chelsea, against Gold Stars, and of course, Mr. Sheno, the game of ball Babayara. And for me, he's one player or a young 21 years. So gradually, our experienced players or team playing Kotoko at age 21 and look at the way he's doing now. Albert Amwa inclusions, huge. So we are Kwame Poku na one left to performance or bench.
Yeah.
So we should go now or share now. He put in an effort. He put an effort to it. The presence of Albert Amwa, I raised it from sleeping, and I think that is good for Kotoko. But in the Kwando game, I remember so Nyame Aduma Saturday. Me share Prince Badu in Midfield, and then Hubert Jau, and then of course Eche Dogli, and then Ishmael Adu. Prince Badu is a very good player. What is it? I also who ya kasumu ni mu, but it's a Safu Jefi Kotoko legend. I can say who ya kasumu ni mu. Remember him Cody Trim. The kind of tackles are all on you careful, or you're young. Beginning and told you, I met my friend and Etunufu. He should go always tackle neatly, and he will be the best. Or energy, Hubert Jawu is also doing very well. So also game no boy against Basake Holy Stars. In the second half, they made sure these 2 players made sure Basake will not play.
Yeah.
Because in the first half, we say Akubu former Kotoko Mefodano made sure they pinned Kotoko to the wall in the first 15 minutes of the game. And so also Gideon Kwesi and no ball on the right side. Ghana now I Rasta on the right side. Or my Joseph and watching the power. Kotoko going to Pandu. Pandu out of Lions out of 10 games, someone winning 1 pay.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for them, their number 1 goalkeeper is also contending for the best goalkeeper in the country, America one grad. It's almost 3 goalkeepers are inexperienced. So in the game against Kotoko El Pando, team B only Kotoko and has a Bobiano or go beyond the strength. So I just showed All Blacks at time on Kotoko Bobiano after that game. But my other teams are Chicago United. The strength of the ball Kotoko Bobiano is saying. And this should tell you something. So Kotoko going to Kwando and your game that form Zito the last game out of the 3 near the man.
So far 3 games.
I think he's done well because maybe any game in India he played. Tactically, Kotoko were better.
Okay.
And of course, we share Basake game now. Look at the goals that they scored. And of course, team opinion you change your and it's a game no more Kotoko. And going to Pando, Heart of Lions said.
It is so much on Pando cry 3 games on the man.
Make us almost share the cry a difficult game. Very difficult game because Henry Ansu free injury by against baby any Gold Stars. So be a bench like we play free injury by.
Okay.
So I just say or a deputy captain, my boy.
Yeah.
And on the bench, on your bimbo, Joseph Ablo free honomo. He's back from injury. And look at the performance to put up baby any and what he did against Basake Holy Stars and the partnership with Samba O'Neill. It has been fantastic. Maybe the player beyond missing. Meaning say why Feta Lord Amo on the right side. Yeah. So for me, it's a very difficult game. We should Heart of Lions back 4 now. Yao Danso on the right. Who you 3 right backs are or 4. He's one of them. Bismarck and him He's been there for mighty years. Wabuache on the left side. Ebenezer Alban and then Ruben Henderson. Maybe rating Ruben Henderson ahead of Ebenezer Alban as a centre back. So it's going to be a difficult game. And Bashir for any time people Kotoko, be it Kumasi or Boase, the BI, he tried as much as possible to say, Obechre BB. It's a game where the game will be a better dimpa, but ending a draw.
Okay.
Ending a draw. Has to focus at Legon. 3 straight games at Legon. Against 11 Wonders, so now has to focus away game. And I think say the best defensive team in the league has to focus. I consider 7 out of games our ball. And share the partnership between Osei and of course Ali Mohammed. They are the one of the best pair or your league anymore. As of problem attack. Became best away game of boy was against Mediema. They nearly won the game. If Ogesokla nya patience and no placebo nanka Mediema nya the first lost at home. And share in Fifi Hona more Tompo or Franka Mankwa with experience with 11 Wonders at the Chiman. Or call baby any goal stars. That experience is there. August Okra without the ball, technically, the team will be playing 10 against 11. But Ujana, Agrobedu, as of folk, are favorites in this particular game. Okay. But they should be very careful. And of course, Metma Comediama, any Nations game now. A game, I think, say Nations Midfield, no. Bochi, a good player. And I think, say Ivan Safo from Park Academy, is one of the fine young players of William Midfield. But the Mediama boys, me and some of you are fully Manuel Mante and then Salim Adams. They are doing so well. Match where a good cyber TV show. Ubian, one team quite blankets on TV when they shine. You watch good football. Frimpong Manson is here to win a game away from home. But in the home games, no, or born home on day. But on the face I take Albania. Or you be an auto Tramomo. Imanola not from the chamber, no, or not call Moldova, Sheriff, or call Ijama. I say, Nim Hono, I had Dinkakra, but I branch be a friend of Joseph Ifa. I'll be Piemo. He only said the only go Etia Adriana. And for me, he's one of the guys. I was say, Coach Ibrahim Tanko and Branch, almost game the Yipa. A match I know better. And I think that Ghana Premier League, no, week 21, no. I come papa. Adriana and Samates. Tough game. Tiobaristica still or 7 in the red card now or G, you know. And I think that it was needless for him to attack the referee because in that game against Nations FC, the referee did nothing wrong. Born and now calling for a penalty, no, it wasn't. The players need opportunities. They had opportunities. No, fine, but at the end of the day, no, yes, but it's very bad on the part of a coach. Straight away, you are going to the referee. It is a channel. I'll bet me. You see, this is what sometimes they be American. Referees only any party say, "Oh, mistakes." Yebeka, the review panel of the FA will sit down, they will analyze it, and then whatever punishment will go in. But you as a coach, you are putting something in your players. I mean, person about team BD. The moment technical team never start misbehavior on the touchline, now are going to the players. So they lose focus, and then at the end of the day, when they lose the game, I know the frustration now. Last week, what the referee issue be? No. So what you say? So we should encourage them. And yes, young boy a type of game. And then we'll go for on Samates. Samates game only has ball Accra Michelle. Christopher Eni is building something for Samates. A certain guy called Latif Abdul in Midfield. Kweku Owusu in Midfield. Kotoko Kodi Abranche Nechi. Solid player.
Yeah.
And then Omo captain Ebenezer Akwa Oko Iraq, but they are not lacking. So it's going to be a difficult game at Doma. Who's that vision? Any team out to be share Adriana or Doma. But Adriana so I'm making waves after so lose to Nations. No, Wakosha All Blacks. Benjamin Chivano, the young chap, the former under 17 captain from Olympics to Insuatreman. Solid player. And for me, a game I bayadin. But I think say Adriana have a chance of probably winning this particular game.
Okay. But coach, said based on when analysis FA league you and yet necessarily clear cut say Mediama League and sa.
No, so Uber Pamedia one. Adriana also coached 3 straight win. Now Mediama caught 3 straight loss.
So Adriana
Kotoko has a folk. And then Mediama 8 points difference. So I say, you find say 3 Mediama lose 3. Now Kotoko share 3. Has share 3 straight. Adriana share 3 straight.
But what Mediama games?
Yes.
I'm date with Kotoko.
and drew
almost date with us.
Kotoko name in the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. I think the changes at Tanko here in the second half, and that caused Tanko to draw that game at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. And it was obvious.
Okay.
Against House of Folk, they lost. Their own former players called them.
Okay.
Salim Adams, player, no, who's the normal players be one or the former club on jubilate. But this time, Salim Adams went to jubilate. So I say, I'm not saying say Mediama is not beatable. They are beatable, but at the end of the day, no, open Boato one, no pay will be too far.
Yeah.
So I say, Kotokosu a crucial game against House of Folk next week. These two teams are playing, and these two teams are behind. Your friend is saying, but what? These two teams almost behind me. Kotoko have a game against Adriana Eldoma.
Yeah.
House of Folk have a game against Adriana Eldoma. So far as I would say, Mediama or difficult games to play, no. Also, what difficult games to play. House of Folk have a game against Samates. Kotoko ni Samates ebeba. So Obi endi ni lemu. But at the end of the day, what about your Nyame ye no? So far, what about your Nyame ye no? You should be able to go through.
When declare Mediama champion.
No, it doesn't be declared, but what I've seen and what I'm seeing is what I'm telling you.
So they can.
So they should prove me wrong.
They can win the league.
They are on course. They are on course. I bet I'm going to for them say go with Yesu.
Yeah.
But Mediama turn the player or yeah right back. Last season won 8 goals. This season won 5 goals. Because why a proper replacement?
3 players.
Yeah, I will say. Yes, that young player. Against Out of Lions, he was the one who was playing for the right back. Because that Kamal he was suspended. We have good teams, but it depends on how you approach. Didi Dramani, when your opportunity to sign a player in the second window. But look at House of Folk, they are the best defense team in the league. House of Folk defense, House of Folk Midfield. And he's working tirelessly to make sure say, Nenim Hono every day. I can't wait to watch that game in Kumasi, Kotoko House of Folk. I can't wait.
Team men are surprised you so far.
I surprised there. Team has surprised me.
11 wonders are surprised you. As to say with declare so
almost surprising me because before say now I was going to stay Techima, right? Not come we season we. No typical league before say they move to Accra. Those are not on team, Now I believe say with the home support and the kind of game boy qualify and they could have stayed there.
Techima.
Yes. How United now surprising me. Qualify. They went unbeaten. Actually, in Division 1. They had one player called Farouk Muhammad, no Kempon Academy. In their first year of Division 1 for Hoko United, or share 17 goals. Second season, or share 15 goals. Normally by Premier. By no tournament nations. Nations not struggle to play. One for ball ground ball powder. And nations are loan Vision FC. Hoko United they struggle. I'm for players for Guinea. And they have money. But what kind of players now recruit to here? Look at their home support. Look at their stadium. Okay, team be also could man the whole a fortress. At least so to be away points are home. The way our fans need to be a back ball. We share the way our team a ball. So for me, there, almost surprising me.
Okay.
And of course, Pando Out of Lions.
Coach Bash.
Was surprising me in the sense you can't consistency in terms of the technical and the playing here. We Doglia Ofi division, lower tier division, second division, we Mustafa Yakubu, I'm former captain. We Abednego Tete, and Akwesipon. These are the 3 players of free team anymore. The rest of them are about 2.5 seasons, including Bashir Hayford. So beginning of the season, me one of the people and I'm someone in my Lega, I'll be surprised. But they've gone 10 games, they've just won 1.
Say comment from Coach Bash, it can be the so-called senior players.
All Blacks we are not can be see players in the team there. But I also felt to say, so you are the head of the technical team.
Yeah.
Ismail Adoko under 20. There was another player for us who was playing there. It is a player in the team there. There should be competition in the team. I feel no master you use Kwalanibi. Yeah, they be see Okpando against Kotoko on Saturday.
Coach Iben and yenini din komono. Yabeda mo basi maka krabi. sa kameda mo waba nka me call aye Dr. Amuzu aseye me ba na message from a coach na and I say message from Lavincine on now the ama coach ben ye ba sisia Dr. Amuzu
Ema etiefo nyina akwa ababa Amuzu Herbal Clinic na ye de drobia ba ye frɛ no Amuzu Garlic Bitters eye duru a ema moje die fusane ewo nipadua no mu eye duru ebua ma obi a ne pressure ewo soro eba fom pa obi so a otie mi a wadro srade aboro so obehia Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent numbness so obi se mensa anasa minan 83 nedro eye Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Amuzu Garlic Bitters controls urine flow. Die odun so bebre anaso so basa no onye Amuzu Garlic no mu a emeso tikura. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent sciatic pains. Obi say doctor me to ase twetwe me unya Amuzu Garlic no mu atu edi. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is good for stroke patient. Obi anya stroke, obu a stroke na born in kaye. Unya Amuzu Garlic no atu edi. Sa medre na sofu bi anya stroke for years. What thought wa me nupa anom ai na wetimi asore ananti waka. Amuzu Garlic Bitters boost the immune system and fight infections. Se utie me na se uyo chremewu yare biya ba bekrawa. Kopa Amuzu Garlic no mu en ne mo ho ye dene. Na kutie nyarewa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent body weakness. Obu ha ahomre woni so. Amuzu Garlic Bitters dilate the arteries ebiabia intinimu mamoja ediefusani yie pa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters support the pancreas. Amuzu Garlic no pancreas no ya de ne modidi a ekotwetwe sugar na glucose na mu no me so te mass sugar eba normal. Amuzu Garlic Bitters improves vision. Obu oho a ne pressure was with the man de hunu wo form. Onya Amuzu Garlic no mo bua ma friends woni na eye wisi no we hu ade yie pa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent palpitation. Nipa bia home ban sese home no ewo bebre sa kope Amuzu Garlic nenom. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent insomnia. Obu ha obre panse wada ye frade bi zinc ene sulfur eye rich Amuzu Garlic mu ye ko gu mu a na mabody ne home na home bo se nche na wada enti de na hu edi ma no kope Amuzu Garlic Bitters nenom. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is rich in allicin and selenium, which helps improve blood circulation on the male sex organ. Inti bema osi oda humachi antini bema nkano. Kopa Amuzu Garlic no mwe. No moja ni die fusane enko bema no hunadechi ya watini nka. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is rich in agioni. Ena musa agioni ninti ebo ema awodi akwa no ho ban. Ema sebuo, ema kosu atuo nyina no, emoni nyina kosu kama. Iti oba obu ni se a embe yie, ube hia Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Oba onpese na wo eti kosu hia Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Uko drugstore, pharmacy, anase herbal shop biara, ube bi ato. Upe drone se mise bi nso a, no afra mi nama eye 0247 776743 0247 77 67 43. Amuzu Herbal Clinic, Mauji Hiochalo.
Kessben television and now channel Musaso Tienka with DSTV so channel 364 Gold TV and your 121 now really a message loving sinafe coach Ben opentem na fe ye maninya no na membra profo na
ma say you ready say tell the coach speaking that it's not over until it's all over. Kotoko will win this league. They will beat Heart of Lions, Mediema. You should look at the Kotoko team now and the bench. Most of the injured guys are back and are playing very, very well now. Moses Parker is my friend, but not this time.
Okay, Coach Ben.
Yeah, we show him well.
Huh?
Yeah, we show him well.
Just that.
So we need 3. Mr. Mediema will lose 3. But I wish him well.
Eh, me that's it. Prof. Mama Braho.
Yes.
Na basic game no. Okay. Na mama yenti voice we na ya no efamae obi e the voice note aba yenti no.
Hello, good morning. Actually, me Robert Taylor. I'm a from Kumasi and Omaso. Me follow my program, very interesting program. Last week, I recall, say, we program B. And Fahas, and Nikotoko. And it was dubbed the best sheet match. That was one has returned from Angola. Now what can say it was Ezekiel Alamu who scored the winning goal. In fact, when checking I believe I was at the stadium. I believe it was Robert Hammond. Late Robert Hammond who scored it. I believe it was. Now, Omar Kifin said, I didn't bet it to who on the bag. So the moment of the stadium, no, one person, a view, near Bola, no, a view. It was calls going on after what you did of near Bola, a view, Bianca Bola, no, a view. It was calls going on after what you did of near Bola.
We also love you, Prof.
Yeah, let me share this.
Now, Robert Hammond and Ezekiel Alamu, which is which?
Who scored?
Who scored?
Yes.
Over to you, the professor.
I'm sure they will concern about to the substance as some other person.
Okay.
Kwame, what the way me see me can say me sports and I say food never in general, especially football on. My child on to three. Baku on me say me ko share. And I was there, I saw it.
Okay.
Baku on so amibisa. Au fait, who call Zambia, Zesco ni Kaizer Chiefs. I wasn't there. Midfield Bekon at Nasie. But my details, and I will keep it for the rest of my life. Maybe
yes, you keep it where?
Like in my like Kai. I mean, what all that he has told me. Maybe he was there in Zambia. I wasn't there. Michelle of listeners. Third one is research. Because you want to name a Kai. What I say? I read. Oh, match. So this is how things went. What I say? Fine, Nyame nipa me kasa be 100%.
Okay, right, absolutely right.
Me a human. But this particular one, this best shit match. Kwame, nipa me are in contention here.
Ezekiel Alamu
and Robert Hammond. Robert Hammond is dead. May his soul forever rest in peace.
Okay.
But Hammond crown on us at 84, so no on board House of Oak. Best shit match in so about 1991. Look at 7-year difference, Kwame. I'm not disputing him. What I say. Found say as a matter of factor.
Relax.
I mean, say factor. Like Fred is in blue.
What is it?
Me say
Robert Hammond.
Way back there 84, no on board House of Folk. No, I retire. Let me put it that way. Or Captain Haspen.
Okay.
Or Bohas or Jidin Bibia or Café some 5 some home.
That was the 90s.
Yes, in 90s. Kra. Kwame. Fearsome 5 no. Satam nipa ba kwa House of Folk team no. As at 91 near Polo. No Polo, but Polo didn't play in that particular match.
Okay.
No Polo or Asamba. Even for the records, let's get this straight. Polo is the only footballer in Ghana. OG League in 3 different decades.
That's right.
OG League in the 70s. OG League in the 80s. OG League in the 90s.
Wow.
So that like in a 30-year period, in terms of league, it's very difficult for that record to be replicated. So we beat me, but back to the main issue. Kwame, Sada no Sunday May 12.
Best shit match.
No.
Sunday May 12.
May 12.
1991.
The next day name was I'm sure school certificate then GCE.
Okay.
But wouldn't be. Sada means of football, the game of football.
Uko Stadium.
I was there. And then because what them your natural knowledge.
What right.
Center line.
Okay.
I was there, I saw it. Kwame Sada means of the game of football. Coach in a ball. Your ball first half goalless. Obian
Kotoko one no coach Kotoko.
Razak.
And now the coach.
Okay, no more for Razak about stop gap coach.
Okay.
Now was Reverend Osekofi was faulting Kotoko uniform Modi Razak by.
Osekofi was what?
Faulting like okay fine. And I said mama why dinner. So when Modi way by. So Kwame this is what happened. First half match and then goalless and then was stadium. And yes I was there. Second half no. Yeah bano. The same 11 players nearby. And a house coach in Gavrila. Oni Alamu. Kwame na Alamu warm me up. So that means a football coach in airball. Oni Alamu Kasaye. No fine. Obian knew what they were saying. If you are okay, say. Fred. Alamu's first impact of the ball resulted in the only goal.
The first
impact of the ball resulted in the only goal of the match. Kwame, Paul no Ayamokum end of the pitch. Fine, Kwesi is there. Kwesi Apia played, but maybe a new ref because Alamu mounted on Kwesi Apia I did answer me mistake. Now go so on uncle be chip ball ni say. But na did answer OPA Fred. And Alamu mount on Kosi Apia.
But then it's a sin so.
So and what heady ball no. Amokom end of the pitch.
The glaring
eye of referee Solomon Yamwa.
Okay.
But Solomon pointed to the center. It's a goal. Say a goal. Fine. He was closer to the scene. Alamu mounted on Kosi Apia so be kai scene vividly. Only Alamu no free. That resulted in the only goal.
It's a Jesse Ben.
How shall we normal Jesse na red, yellow and blue. And I share black. On pants near black, red near Jesse actually Ashanti. Mikaye pa. Okay. So the match ended 1-0.
So Brown
and Alamu scored that goal.
No. Papa should say that was how.
You see, our first of all, a prefatory statement. Pampo Ekacho say as a 91. Robert Tamon, he wasn't even playing. Then I local stadium. Robert Tamon who is also good.
Safe, good.
And also Robert but Awal has gone on to describe even how the goal was scored. In this Papa bit Mababu.
Yeah, this
is Robert Tamon no. Sebia Osai reincarnated by an or teenage you sabe boy.
Yeah,
go no.
And that's Sebia the bar.
And then share and nanity and then as Mukuma and Fana. I don't know some way with
eventually so. You bet Matna
Prof. Operuba Kwa testimony TK agree. But say Robert Hammond did not play in the bare sheets match.
Okay.
But then, even to set it straight, Ezekiel is still alive. What I say? Eventually, with Manya Ezekiel on this network to confirm whether did he score that goal and I sent Babu from the shares I'll go to my house of folk. I saw him Ezekiel Alamu and Kosi Apia. They or Nipa meaning of course from Ezekiel out jump Kosi, but he mounted on Kosi Apia and headed the ball into Eddie Answer's net.
Okay.
That was the only goal of the match. But unse way is a fact. Ezekiel na share goal no. And go say goal no element of foul be like okay matter of opinion, not as here. But fact you can't change it Kwame. But if Obi can I mean feel say I got it wrong, I would have admitted it. Me nipa. And go can mean say I got it wrong, and I would have admitted it.
Oh, you so nipa.
That's the only way I can go forward.
What's Kwame Sasso na faso edi show trim. Nti ka Fred fi Zambia bai. Na wa chana tenase.
Yes.
So they be
Fred.
No wa kan nyina. Na de gu hi.
Then I take it into memory. I'm not hiding it from you. What I say. And I said, Marco King can make time to go and read. And I said, me I make a stadium, make a TV. I say and watch it. Until you and that will never end. That will never end. That's how it is done.
After 30 years of Atade Europe, I still remember all these things.
Oh, anything. Football is in semi. I'm saying, especially football. And they back cancer and
okay.
What do football?
So be so say, okay, say Kumapim. Anytime be a Kumapim co-relegation, no. It take it long and sana kodoko league.
Oh yeah, also Kumapim no. It's Dr. Akahe. So Kum Sansis and Jima Fasu Koti Kumapim. Kwame does a whole lot of issues so. Kumapim league, Omutna league 6 years.
Okay.
6 years and move 5 for the G league. What I say? Omuko relegation is you got 10 years to win the league. What on the disparity no? Kumapim by 87. 87 to 93 no. Yabo league in best systems. A move 5 got on the G. The only year exception to the rule in 1990 House of Folk G. Ni na got on the G. So Kumapim got relegation in 93. Come, do you know what happened? It was in that Kumapim something against Kotokone Court 5-5. I we don't believe in all those things. Okay, well, I can say, do you know that year now Kumapim got relegation? No Kumapim no Olympics neighbor in the capital. Okay. Kotokone got poor. So Kumapim needed to beat Olympics in the capital. And Kotoko too should do them a favor beating Gapoa here. And Kumapim became. Kwame, once you had me, I never been a bit me, and I said, I saw it on TV. Kumapim match in the end here. No Kotoko was still playing Gapoa. Do you know what happened? Kumapim no match Olympics 2-1. So they performed their part of the bargain. Akakotoko. Do you know what happened? Match in end here, Kumapim players, you know, Obia joining for radio. Players in the stadium, commentary, monitoring commentary, going on in Kumasi. Come eventually Kumasi outcome no match in D 1-1.
Kumasi could not save Kumapim.
Asante couldn't save Kumapim. Match couldn't save
Kumapim.
Faming as I said, Kotoko were playing to win, Gapoa were playing to win. So come match in D 1-1. So with that scoreline, no, Gapoa Mumbe came. Now Kumapim no ako relegation. The town of Asantimampon didn't take this thing kindly that day. So come up and call relegation. So you got to 10 years. Then the trade to Razak Mutam Yao.
Help us.
Before Kodoko could win the league.
Our boy. Then an Akumad Premier a Boama Kotokoji. When Omni has she an
good question. Unim. Those times no. I'm from Kotoko next because Accra has command ponga. It's always difficult. Go face command ponga is difficult. So these are the teams that Omni Kotoko pray for the league title.
Okay.
So Kuma will either beat them or draw with them.
Get them
to be able to beat Kuma Pim. What I say, so
got point from Kuma.
Yeah, so like it's all over the world, universal. It was aiding Kotoko's victory and league title, Giano. So the town of Asantimampon did very well in those seasons, you know. I'm sorry that so that was the problem. Kind of the two crowd here. House of Folk come up, match and grant members.
Okay.
So Kotoko fine. So that's were declared losers. So yeah, 92. No Kotoko finance in the terrain against Zamalek. Match and Anyakon so because no tension, no. Change of JC. Come up has by JC. Come up such the same year. You know, come up see Debbie has about pre-match, you know, because that thing will have been sorted out at pre-match. Accra to insisted. Yeah. Eventually the match ended. So Kuma has were declared losers. So just imagine in those days.
Those were the days of Karim Zitone or Fair and Samu in Kuma.
No, Zitone he had then left.
Left Kuma
in 1992 or so. So ne can say ne Eboa Kotokopa in those times, but omuko relegation.
Azitoko Kuma Pim.
Obo Kuma Pim. No offense, and they play for Kuma Pim.
Okay.
So Kuma Pim Koy. The fact I take you Kotoko 10 years, which I said probably no one presence in the league ne Eboa pa.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 years.
Okay. I got 3 questions. Na fe my discharge na fe wako sha atade no.
Ne wako ratade.
Obisu say what was the last time Kotoko? What Kotoko ne has bobo next week ya o. Kotoko share has home and away.
Come on, this way a bit complex, but let me explain it well.
A bit complex.
Yes, technical, but straightforward. Once 2 seasons ago, Kotoko share has home and away, but Nina Ombono Kumasi. Ombono Kumasi, I think for some reason the house could not play in the capital.
The house in the home neighbor.
But say Bobon Accra like this one. Kotoko show mu 1-0. No Kotoko sabe show mu biomi Kumasi was 1987. 1987.
How many years down the line?
You can check it. Close to, and I'm 40 years. Close to 40 years.
40 years.
Almost. 39. Who had it was 40. So since 87.
Home and away.
Home and away. Our first leg in Accra. Our second leg here Kumasi in 1987. Kwame.
Okay, but this about first leg Kumasi. I'm a Kotoko second leg ashe.
There's been so many presidents. Over so much in the next week, can't be brief about all those things in the power.
Okay.
So that's the scenario. So can the Porcupine get it again? It is even going to know. What the time with you? It is having Kotoko show 2-0 in Accra. Return leg no behind him so Kotoko will get it, Fred. Porcupine. At a point, the Porcupine almost considered the first goal because has a penalty to take the lead. Omunya penalty, there was a conference. Nanebe Nkobo ana, Joado Nkobo ana, Shamokwe Nkobo ana. So they settled on lead Shamokwe, and Shamokwe missed.
Who was imposed?
Odum Sevu born.
I met him on Sunday.
Oh, you met him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then Saramen got the only goal of the match for Asante Kotoko Football Club. So I think that is that. I think next week you'll be brief. The big match will be coming around that time.
Okay. No, be so it's a best sheet match, no. Now come was a Ezekiel Alamunia, you know. Almost say afterwards on the best sheet now. So Suko Hebi.
I was at the stadium.
Okay. Free stadium, not best sheet in town in Guana.
Oh, it was there. I was at the stadium. Who beside me question? Yeah, you have to take it back home. But people believe that day nature also intervened. What I say because who only where because of stadium no. What I say, had a crowd lost.
Maybe Banom the front to my
good.
So background here. So you be see. Has a call Angola. Akobo match.
Yes.
And no mobile no.
Yes.
A report about that time, and they say has players nibi, FA best sheet.
And has insisted they didn't no best sheet.
And so much airport.
Report about because has also denied.
Yes.
Say Omoenwia. So you say omu chase omo airport crama airport ono. Omu select omu baby bag. Nebi di
eshim. Chimuye.
Mini hontira me say yes what I say it's a late
oh na say Fred me twa no na wo mfa bi da
me say
Debbie.
Oh, so wakoda hotel
na wo fata.
Mini go fear champo. Em say baby.
Oh, okay. That is normal.
No, you see,
it's normal.
Let me clear with me.
That means normal.
That hotel top hotel.
Ofa best it no.
No, that ubena ebe papa chen hotel tawo.
Thank you.
Go to mo na, o de ya na titi gu, ba hotel tawo no, o to ma titi.
Come say ura uko.
Ko ti be say the house of
Me hotel mo tawo be but 5-star hotels no.
Yeah.
5-star hotel do America, one in London say one.
You see, come those hotels no. Especially the utia $200 near $100 above no. Ukwa ukita town e ma about 4 different sets. You kese pa na the big no. You floor towel no. You face towel. Those near man no honum. Nti ene quality. And the sikana ya je no. Ni nyina we count. But that is not to justify it or not to justify. We are only giving the background.
What has backs in relationship. Oh, questions.
Utiema background to that story. The story is that has Kwangola Kobo match no. Most place ni be a far towel near hotel honum no. And the hotel for no see or more at the airport when they check. Indeed, some of them no. Not how no show me.
Yeah.
And to mobile money koto be bono. Na kroma teni baby as a house full 2 kwa no mako we towels ni bed sheet. Enti asante koto supporters eba stadium no. Ebi akofa bed sheet na die fra. Ebi kita towels ni ade so mudi be huru house for no. And indeed stadium abom ma krofo kita towels ni bed sheet awodo na alemunu no titriu. Ana nkofo fi say onu ka o ma yehu say towel ni bi she na yim no. Omono ehuro no nyina na was around them.
Am say tower.
Ento ogire bench a oba mu nyina ehuro no nya agro. Ena oba na sew.
O she agro only go.
O head ball no sha atana kasa. Asante aye din. Those were the days ye she kotoko nkrofo ni fufuo no.
No ndi fufuo.
Ena de ye she obu ya stadium na chiwa no ma sa akotra no mu di fufuo. Bra. Bebre dropping on towels no bench they couldn't take it home because they kono Adena de Kurubi, or the Quinty, the towels and the bed sheets, some of them were left there.
Okay. But that day, Yansan Subim say, Yankupon intervened. Nature intervened, say, or say, the city of Accra should win.
Okay.
Now, Obiang.
Yes,
the city of Accra should win that game. The city of Accra should win that game for the sake of peace. No, Biang, Asunjunus, Kakrani, 19 Kofi Boko. And the city of Accra won the game, and there was peace at the stadium. But there was peace at the stadium. And I'll say, I was just sitting beside some of the Kotoko fans. But that's the beauty of it. Oh, say Central Line here, Kotoko has United. Oh, see, how much your fan calls. I see.
Master, what your town?
So that's the beauty of football. It's here we are victorious.
So we see this time,
social media.
Yes, the city of Accra was victorious. That's the underlying point.
So the bottom line is that the man who scored the goal was
Ezekiel Alamu
and
not Robert Hammond.
Okay.
But if it was Robert Hammond, I would have admitted say, oh, then it's only Robert Hammond. But going quite Ezekiel scored.
All right. Kessben 93.3 and was Gusa Utieno Sanso and Oshare Live. Our Kessben TV so digital television so Kessben TV plus DSTV channel 364 na Go TV 121 now ye be din komo kakra na fe ya to so na me boanaro
who the modern say this will tell towel I have more than 10
okay
I get to be one to my house
doctor first utukwanya very expensive hotel
oh be afabi
1 towel no betimi afa
dabi
ana me wa friend let me get this straight let me see expensive hotels
yeah in honesty those expensive hotels they don't
follow up
they don't care so much about
okay
almost so dey na papa
oh yes but no just about me afa me dem afa bi oh no I understand you can say that means say me took one in an expensive hotel
me I have
towel
me dem hotel from America from Brazil from
England
from
no we are me fire
So that means this will tell us every day they bring in new towels there. What I said,
now what I will tell you, mojo $500. Into me, I say again, $500.
Now, men ni komo kakra. Na fe yanto aso. Jumedie sunku bi eba be koso. Na jumedie be am pacho pi. Aha. Boboso na fe.
Maswell dia. Aha. Na momumrai.
Aye, so boboso na fe.
Okay. Ya wa ho.
Aha.
The omontrasi. Come crowd. Okay. Nice one. Maswell, they say ye shano ha or your first time over any. Okay, let's welcome them. Sadiq Hamza.
Yes.
Mohammed.
Thank you so much.
Akwaba.
Well said that. Nkoa.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very warm welcome here in Ghana. First in Accra and then in Kumasi.
This is your first time?
It's first time.
Yeah, you're looking good in your African wear.
Thank you. Yes.
Good. Listeners and viewers, Sadiq is a scout for Atletico Madrid and also director of football for the people of
Lithuania.
In Europe. Lithuania is in Europe, right?
Exactly.
Of course. Sadiq is here, and we have our own son. Yes, when I say he's our own son, Maswell. Is it Kofi Boateng? What's the full name?
Maswell Osei Boateng.
Maswell Osei Boateng. Maswell was here last year. Oh?
Yeah, true.
So how are you, Maswell?
Yes, I'm doing very well.
Good. The last time you came around, I think you were playing in some team in
Belgium.
Yes.
Patriots.
So currently, where are you? Can you get closer to the microphone
for
of course.
Us? Yes, I'm still in Patriots right now. But I maybe will leave the club, maybe to a club in Lithuania, where Hamza is in charge, because he also is the one who brought me to the club in Belgium. So I'm very thankful that he brought me in that time, and I will see what the future will bring me.
That's great. The last time we checked, I think you were, you told us you were a centre back, or you played in
centre
the
back,
defense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, centre back or a right back.
Centre back or right back. So would you say that the career is moving in the direction you expected it?
Yeah, I'm developing as a player. Usually for I was living in the Netherlands, and the Belgian football is very different compared to the Netherlands. So I've learned physical football, defensive-wise. I learned a lot, so I think it's going in the right way. And,
I see. How old are you now?
Now I'm 20 years.
20
years.
years.
Almost 21 years.
So, which national team are you aspiring to play for?
Like I used to say, I like to play for Ghana.
To play for Ghana.
Ghana is
I know your father is...
Established that. The coronation can first.
He's the son of Mr. Kess's brother, lawyer.
Kessben ba no.
Kessben ba. Yen kan tete.
Mr. Kessy nua.
Ni nua ba.
Nua kuma Brajo na de ba no no. Nti no de Boateng.
Osei Boateng no. Nti we de Ghana ni akwada ene ni wote hasi. Na opanyin eye scouts.
Yes.
And
should I explain a little?
Yes, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, the reason why we are here is because, like you said, I am now director of football in Lithuania. So the thing with Lithuania is we don't have any visa problems to recruit players from, for example, Africa or Brazil, South America. We can take them easily within 2 weeks. So that is one big reason to come here. We had already contact with Mr. Achi and of course Mr. Kessben. So yeah, that's the reason why we come here. And like I said, I also recruit players for Atletico Madrid. Yeah, of course, sometimes a player cannot go directly to a top club. You have to manage it. And I think the club in Lithuania is a good step in between. And like that, we discuss some things, some important aspects. And that's the reason why we are here.
Not just a Lithuania honom no. unlike other European countries like England and the likes, our person they play a free Africa, South America, they call restrictions be no. In Lithuania there are not such no restrictions in him until obetima for play a free Ghana.
Exactly.
And now call Lithuania yanka to a national team pay the quality to saying he can easily do that.
Okay. Yes.
So why scout and no then it means you are looking for players from Ghana.
Exactly.
So how are you going to do that?
We have next week we will organize this tournament. I think we already have like 40 sign-ups, players who will sign up for this tournament. You can see it on the flyer. And like I said, on the right you see the logo of the club in Lithuania, FK Riteriai. It's a first league in Lithuania, and it's also a pathway to go in Europe and to qualify for European football. So players can develop and show themselves there. And like that, we also send players to Atletico Madrid. So I really came with this intention to sign 5 till 8 players from this tournament, and of course with the blessing from Mr. Achi and Mr. Kessben. If they give us the green light, we will roll this out.
Okay, so you need about 5 to 8 players from this exercise, and from the flyer that I see, on Monday, which is the 2nd of February, you are doing more or less justify your inclusion.
Yes.
You are inviting players who are within the ages of 18 to 23.
Yeah, that is around that age. Maybe we will fine tune a little bit, because we were advised to maybe to let some players from 17 also come.
Okay,
that's also some thing we have to think about. But this is exactly the group.
Okay, so if I understand you well, any player who is around 17 to 23 and aspire to travel outside Ghana, especially want to move to Lithuania, that player can come.
That's correct.
But let me ask, if the player is already contracted to a football club, can the player still come, and will you be ready to negotiate with his club, or you are only looking for free agents?
Okay, let me come in and assist, basically because we've had several meetings, and Omo coming here, was also part to my involvement.
Okay.
And so meaning the Ekosunina, and for the purposes of our listeners, for the purpose of our listeners, Hamza, only kura many akuma Abuano in terms of the career development, because Ono Hamza has been so fortunate and very knowledgeable in football into our links. Now one of the technical directors, one of the top clubs in Lithuania, and it comes more easy access kakra. And for now, we've been talking, our person movie Max Adenoko Lithuania.
Okay.
In Kessben, I'm sure there's opportunity our youth clubs, especially in our central region. How many times in a conform frame here? I'm friend about Bobo Pesem paying on Quabruchi, Pagent Manaqua Bruchin in my normal, so I invited them, so then they should come and let's see into more opportunity. Into 17 to 23. Yes, so or clubber, Naso on Pakunumba. Of course, negotiations. We'll sit down within the club now, okay, and talk. And it's a normal year before I'm to my proceed. Also on background or bulletin or something there. So on to me find by force. But obviously Ghana and talent next will be paid between 5 and 8 players. I know about club, that's about club, some permanent fan. So about the next one. And then Frank and Sharon a problem gidibia keke. The only interesting is say indeed Omabano with the kind of normal and also what we've been telling them and what they've been telling the clubs need to know to be able to find some players, some between do Marco, because they believe in the Ghanaian talent. They believe there's so much talent in Ghana, and that's why I say.
So which positions are you looking at? Goalkeeping department, defense, midfield, or attackers?
Look, of course the attacking positions are really hot.
Right.
We really need some positions in the attack, but no, we will include all the positions because we are not only looking for forwards.
Okay.
If a goalkeeper is good, for example, look, in the Netherlands and in Europe, the people know me that I recruit players from amateur and they go quick to a professional club. For example, this goalkeeper from the national team from Ghana, he's also playing here in Ghana in the highest league. This is also a player, maybe he's going to the World Cup.
Benjamin, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, exactly. You are interested in him, eh?
I like what I see. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's after the World Cup.
Yeah. To be honest, I already spoke with the owner of the club in Lithuania about Asare. So, it's a scoop I give you.
Okay, that's great. Asare is a good player,
Yeah.
a good goalkeeper,
Yeah.
a very good one. So be serious about it, and it can work
Of course,
out.
yes.
So, is it a one-day exercise?
Yes, we will organize this in one day. It will be matches. It depends on how many sign-ups exactly will come. Also, I expect after this publication more sign-ups, so we have to make this calculation, but we calculate it one day.
So, are you planning to do similar exercise outside the Kumasi one, or is just the one you are doing at Sofola in Kumasi?
Yeah, look, the intention is to do this not one time, but to come
Again.
Again,
We'll start from somewhere.
again and again, because we want to build this connection with the people of Kumasi, that they have this understanding. Okay, this thing is not for one time. It's coming every year, and this is because collaboration is not only one deal you do.
Of
you
course.
look for the long term, and this is why I like the vision of Mr. Achi, that he is open to talk about this.
So, when are you starting on Monday? At what time?
Yes, I will do this announcement. We are
still talking about it.
We have some thing with the pitch because we want to do it on the right pitch. When we do something, we don't want to do at.
But I think discussions obviously about any yantinasi. So I'm just media say me to coin to
Mango Park.
Do no so me no anadwo na me so me do Kumasi. I think the better say na but definitely be yanopa.
No, say registered or registered na. And that's a open so baby as say kra na open Monday.
No, you just walk to the place.
Oh yes, which member? No, patch say Nyame kra no more about 40 players on show interest because they're speaking to other people.
Okay.
Some players asani app keke. Say they want to come and see. And obviously says your players what that. And do am akwa nyehwe. That's in the
ti obiambra Sofola Monday.
Unum body shall say bisa number. We see with the numbers and be any play on the brown.
I need to kana
no fasibi achibo fasibi this
agroni from
ono na juma no ono na behwe don hu ndobo
oni ma agroni form
nti so onu
ba agroni form agroni form if you know how to play come then play no for things then come and play
no that's why I said when you asked me this question what time look on Friday I will do the announcement on my Instagram page. I think it will be also below what time exactly, what pitch, so the people can follow that and they will know exactly.
Okay. Until you body and what about Fred
and this is real and yeah budget danko for digital music and one you know me how many times for me I only have the time for
now we say
minister time no but we there
genuine
me say mini okuma what must say and then also the body pane Hamza I will credit more gradually obo anu manako nti omude side na me say na we there me jaba Kumasi me jaba Ashanti me jaba me nyakwa mkofo from I this is real. And it will end with just this one. Okay. Exactly. And especially when it is that they're able to find some good players, some of the choir. Definitely we will schedule another time, they will come again. Okay. Because some of the choir, then a better example. So other clubs and other, even the same club can also now prevail upon them, so they should come again and look for more players.
But for some then say, oh, call it to anyone, and yes, this is some problem.
And there's no complication to say, moving to main Europe. What I say, that's what you're trying to say. Is it's not complicated. It's something that they can always do.
For example, you have this striker Tere Mofi, the Nigerian striker, and he came to our club, Lithuania, FK Ritere, and from there he went to Belgium, and today he's playing in Nice. In Ligue 1.
In France.
Yeah, and he 35 million worth like that. So it's really a pathway, a real pathway for players. And imagine players from Kumasi are coming not one time, but every year. They know structural, they can come. They know, okay, this will look exactly. This is an example where you see it in the blue screen. But yeah, like that we will find what is the great collaboration for the long term.
Okay. Now the Quakrano.
Oh, I think say Nedika Yebeka say player no ye good no anymore who Brabeso and what they ne bompa kakrata echiri. So we'll be catching the eyes of the selectors. And we'll be there to support you.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Yes, we'll be there to support you. But get ready. Ghana, a lot of players will come.
Yeah.
Some good players will come. And you should be ready.
Yes.
I don't know if there are other coaches there to assist, but I'll be there to support you on Monday.
Massive.
Yeah, thanks. Maxi, you know the two of us, we have a contract. I want to see you in Ghana national team colours.
I will, hopefully.
Yes. Because looking at your structure, your height, and the last time I watched your video, and you were so massive and so aggressive, and I think you will make it.
I hope so, and I believe in it.
That's our son, so take good care of him.
Of course.
Plan the career path very well.
Of course.
And let's see him in the national team. Thanks so much.
So I'm sure. I think they will be back here on Friday when everything is sorted, everything is confirmed, the venue, time, and everything is confirmed. They'll be here to then communicate again to people. Yeah.
Well, wait to make this one because so I was a year so full lie, but on Friday. We a player nanim ball from 17 to 23 years. We say untimi we are age in we are age in 17 to 23 unim bon kwa de for boot na kopie mu ho. Friday o mo de.
But who teach you kaka?
On Friday.
I will learn it fast.
Friday on me ba no masan so de time no aba. Franco Enterprise e bia ya wo kwa Oko Franco Enterprise say plumbing materials. Plumbing materials are a quality, long lasting, and then affordable. That is all plumbing materials are a papa. Ne buono eda form. We use a beche padia a Franco Enterprise and also ko womo aseye. Niama bito. Kope bito. We are building contractor. We are individual. We see we dying. And that's how a plumber. We are building plumbing materials for when it's a Franco Enterprise. Franco si we si udan. Wodrum pempenswa uhia se ube you see a year obesi si doors, se China doors and episode sia. And man your problem. Se a year double, a year 1.5, and I say single, a year Franco Enterprise. Take it, one more doors in the enape. And so sia a year Franco Enterprise and the wasoko. Franco were doom. Ya wa yerepa FM building it your pair. Yende 20 sack electronics and the shenimu. And now say, when I'm brofie do Santasa Quine Swa, Udru album yen. Your number is 0551 011767. Offer number we swa ye bejo so. Unilever, Omadaroma, and Omade Rexona, and so Aba Ijaso. Compare Rexona Nibi. Now we use Rexona Nibia. A bebo ye papa. Didn't take Rexona a deman chese. Calf. FIFA agiatum se Rexona eneye. Diente Rexona FIFA ne kafa agiatum se etimi boaw obi a wo sweat pa. O sweat pa solution no se sweat ni so betwa eye Rexona deodorant no. And na se wo obi a pampan bi ewo ho. Use Rexona deodorant ni bi. Na Rexona deodorant no obi a pampan wo ho. Obi a sebe pedesa o bon bomadi use Rexona ni bi. O dware wi a Ujari we na the Rexona no spray on motumo e betwa eye sweat ne so because sweat no in fifre na efiri wo no eno na produce eye bacteria so no sa bacteria so no ena ma body odor no ma pampan ye wo ho no ehu hia wo ma ho enye hwam wo be hwam a eye Rexona ɛna wo se uyusi 72 hours na wo aye hwehwehwam any supermarket bi abeko bia no obenya Rexona enso ato ewo ho yesa so the Dove soap no abedwa so Dove soap no ya wone gel wo ho ene wo ne bar soap ho the bar soap ne chese wo tablet no ho den no enso ho e de ema Dove soap no obetimi de dware udi dware a fa ne se Dove soap no ya chemu enan na ya chemu no emu miensa eye soap sa miensa na ye soap no ene be pu ohuro na di dware a atoni o skin no udi dware a efie wo ho no eye free o de amaw udi dware a bacteria na ewo ho no eye free o e de amaw na ma ho ayehwam de toso enan no eye cream ewom we use cream no anaso use Dove soap no enso e di dware wi a enam se cream no ewom nti no eboaw ema nyema ekoye e de maw wansra kora na ho enye fitada enunti ena wo so you see eye Dove soap ni bi na wo di dware for when che any supermarket bia benye bia to opedidu etu a for when che Daddy Ash store e won kran takra di Kumase Daddy Ash obetima fe no 0531013881 Danin Cancer Beauty Glow enso Kumase Edum PZ ye be asempa pharmacy kejetia Dubai ye ne ye shop number J1549 eho aye Ben police station no kejetia gate number 18 so obohu Danin Cancer ewo Makwala Central Market ye number 054-338-4958 Hebaso Company Limited and the Hebaso criminal at the Abidjasum. Use Hebaso criminal Ebeboao. Hebaso criminal cream a boama bema ubojuma bema ni obeshema sesana waba bema ni obeshema to satisfy bano wabano kwa wansansu embebium. Use crima ebeboao no side effect. Na enye ho adwuma emfama Hebaso Company Limited and the aba eye Hebaso cream any drugstore any chemical shop bi abekono obenya bia to kono wenya bia your number is 0244-750-510 AA Sadiq enche boko masoye e won kran namom Max buy some fanto anim so penyama papa to electronic appliances and apebia to bomode fo ni choma soye any brand bia a opebia no we do ni echere Max buy e wa dum ye ne top man shoes di hwe ni madum ye ben Malcolm and a dum ye wo pizza to a obenya bi ato enso Max buy e nyama papa enko na aba ye ni chen kran ni akọ AA Sadiq na soye ni akotie sempa AA Sadiq ewo ede mayen enne awie ewo dwumedie so
boy apomode na yakamfu no papa ma no wanu no bi na tumi aboa wo eno ho nkomo na ye ne ubedi awie now yare bia wo kwan yensi fasa na ayaresa no eni nro na obenu no ejina ekwan ayare ni sifaba yefa HD malaria for instance plasmodium parasite and the malaria eba enti edro bia wo num de atwiti wachidi no e wo se ne target eye parasite na akofa yare na ba no sedia ebe ya ebetumi akum no na ho atọ but yare to say stroke enye pathogenic to say enye moawa bi na ahyeda akofa aba to say bacterial eno eya na ne kun edin because ewo enyema ahuro bebre koso ni peduanim ansa na yare na ababa bekan enti no most of the time say stroke kan na wanya ayaresa papa na akwakoye say yebeye ma try makwe ewo so enti obi ohye ne kona bia oye dunsinia na oye aduro bia yete ne kan ye be wa bomo na ye de wakọ because else ye ko try na ye hwese aduro no ebeji wana ena stroke no so the more wo ye ma try makọ no na situation no eji nsem esan se yare no esi wo wadwene mu eni ti wadwene nim no ene wonya attack under 5 minutes so when nya pomudinfo ne ya hwew na mo anu no we no unstabilize situation na the next 24 hours no the wa wo be hu no ompe you keep losing most of your body parts any wo actions be bra e ya wo ye anything na e Sadike Ball Center ye say men train na enya stroke no answer esa say yare no ehu ekun krofo na edisika so bebre anything oni pass wo ho na stroke no ahyase ebo won kaye yi e wo se wo hu se flex on 600 herbal mixture eno na wo benunum na etumi di aboa wo obede na wo hunu se oxygen a wadwene ni hia no ohome de udidi wo moja wo nipadua nim na emo oxygen nuane no na wo moja nim no a adwene ni hia na etumi ma ne yedwuma yie no enkodu adwene ne ho ebia na droben a moja na mu kọ wadwene mu emu asisi obi onom a enuro bi a onom anase ne lifestyle bi a all live no etumi ema moja ne bobo apapo ewo ni ntirinim ebia wote ba bia ba bi wo aye smoky pa nti wo window achi de bia wo hyedem na se wo mo nom a wo bo na wo twiko mu enti hye no so second hand smoke no ehu pa enti most of the time wotu mika se wo de hun smoky onom nsa onya hwe na so obi jo to mu ngusie de bia wo twi bi ko mu most of them contain chemicals a ema moja no etumi da eba ne sana na ni movement ewo wuntini nim no na ayeboko eto de bia etumi sisi akwapo eto obi wo honso opesrade nampa ana srade aduane such junk foods no obi wo ha opepana sane ema no tumi ma srade fakwati kwanso koda yentini nim ema emu sisi eni tebusiafo eba ne sana moje wo se efa ntini nim ekono ekwan na yekitwa bi inti duduo ni ntimi nko eba ne sa esanse akoma ne pompi moja na moja ne nko ni nti no etumi ma akoma ne so de na hoden ebro so e di pia moja no eno tumi ma intini ni bitimi pai e wo wadwene mu na wanya stroke na ano no obu ho a ne intini no enrapture empai nanso ebetumi ama moja na abotoa no esi moja ne kwan na afei die moja no enkokra eni ti se o hyase hunu susanso ameba boboso yi ewo onipadua mu dia ewo se o hyase na o ma ona nye tietia wo pharmacy ni chemical shop bi e ben wo na wo nsatumi can flex on 600 herbal mixture obi wo ha ne de ye ni subri obi de ye tipaye obi so wo ho no ma ne pabo akra rofri na se onte ne na asenka obi so wo ho a de ye ananse eya most of the time wo a wa hye ne nso wo ananse taiche wo na ya hye ne nso ubon se wonsa nifa ana wona nifa ayetitiri obi dia so wo benkum that should tell you se se stroke kanwa ubenkum no eho na bejojo ana unifa no eho na bejojo fa ne se wonsa nifa ne onan nifa no enya adwuma how are you going to survive it ebia wo so kra de emergency back critical sia unya obi mpontina ho na awotwe and the funny thing is that stroke ayarehwe no untumi estimate say o ebia the next 2 weeks no ho beto eba ne sa ebusia dey na obeye Sadike Ball Center say flex on 600 ewo adwaman so se emeboa na sunsuanso amabobo so ye anante aba onipadua nim ni nyina every honko now obi wo ho a wonya sunsuanso no nanso opeso obo ne ho ban every yare ye friend stroke home ono so betumi anom yedro yi bi ena ne wonya stroke no foforo kra enye de ne de no wanum nro na ma body na develop resistance esa wo hu adro ni so mfaso de wonya yare ne foforo or pre ayaresa flex on 600 herbal mixture enu na make am for dia ma yedro ya mfansie wo Ghana half an eye babia ubisa bia wo sabetumi akabi na wanunum bi na aboa wo doctor number no 0244 35 11 0244 153511 eno ena ye WhatsApp number so etu to me jay a message wo WhatsApp Dr. Besha no wa respond ama ebra esemu number ni biem 0244 153511 anase 050 917191 ebusiafo ye numbers ene ye de atudwa no eya frɛ yen na ene yen eni nkomo afe yare a ye frɛ ne koko de bia me ka cho se koko de enye no ene ba bekun wo Ghana ha koko nkun koko betete wo koko be ma ho hiahia enkofo bebre rely on painkillers just to relieve the pain no na oya na ewo mu nipadwanim no every honko but yare no babia na sinifri no omun targeti hon solve so people are living with pulse to say obini na damfo a one ne ti dem koko betumi atete wa ma waye anemic to such an extent into obi akoko wa so wa hospital am ya ka cho say moja wo fam wa dwen yon say bi a 3D na betre nipadwanim na ama moja wo so anase yare bi kra na wo de bia wa ye pill koko betumi ama waye anemic and it wo koko na fe na ahase free wo wa wo de no so wo yam a woja onan ya moja edi akire wo so a wo de no ayet se kokobo upia na ekọ abusia Sadiq herbal powder any elephant herbal mixture ena make am for the amount ewie ye powder yen kan suon kaja ahode die adwuma no it works like magic so koko na chewo so a try ye powder no numbi mayen wodi begu adwane bia wodi bia so se obetumi po asegu wenum awe edi nsu apia so ama nakọ ebetumi aboa na ahye koko no ase edi free ho ama esan se ye die target ye janan a obeja wo nan free keke ninti ye dro ne enka ne die ne se enwa wo nipaduam wasene mu ha o rectum side honum na honum ahye moja na free moja wo chim kakra bia na moja ni die akire no eba kwhye kro na ewo inflammation na ewo around ho ni nyina edi free honum afei na moja ne tumi edi afrisa ne ye edi amount chronic waist pains obu oha ni sisi yade so many years na etene so Sadiq Herbal Center say ye the Sadiq Herbal powder any elephant herbal mixture edi april emwa na ensiesie mu ade bi efa wasene mu ha de efri wu sisi eba de ade bi efa wasene mu ha Sadiq Herbal powder any elephant herbal mixture ebetumi aboa na asiesie wu ye pa ye numbers a ye di jujuma 0244 153511 0244 153511 ebetumi aboa na ukoko a abetena so many years wonu munura I mean obo ha ni koko dro ti say so a onum every week bia okotofofro every week bia okotofofro abusia edro bia kadam sisanto ni nyina na tugu na ma won sanka Sadiq Herbal powder obeye 1 box 2 ebewie no na fe de wo hunu sampa edro Ghana hanum ewo ho eni ti abusia Sadiq Herbal powder beboa na ahye koko na sinyina afri honom edi ama elephant herbal mixture eye powder ni nsuo enti yen dro no yen fo ba ko no ba ko chinchina atomienu da bi ukona upe powder ye powder no se ukona upe nsuo nso a ye nsuo no emu biya betumi aboa na ahye koko na sinyina afri honom edi ama afei mema no obu ho akoko atam so many years ne mema samu nkoyie no eya na opeso de hye niam bebre ena mabre ena madwene ena stress enye time bia na stress most of the time so eya na koko bi wo ase hanom a etumi ama enema enkoyie enti wo hyase lusu match erectile dysfunction epeja ni mu enyina ho yie na esi trase na etse brody a ye de edua atwoko no onye obebu abusia Sadiq Herbal powder any elephant herbal mixture ebetumi aboa na asiesie wasene mu hode bibia wo hobia Sadiq Herbal powder any elephant herbal mixture betumi asiesie di amount ewie dia medija wo kwan kra eye elephant ointment your ointment nde bia mbeka se small by mighty eye kitua bi te kakra bi ye mfa ntua mfa nkwa ha mfa hye ye ba bia ye de sra honamdua no ani nti se wo oya obi a wo kotodwe ye oya usisi ye oya wo kon wanda wo kon so ebia wo nan africhi se wo kra wate kokoniwa ananse wo nan kra chiade ama maka beda ho a tie ointment kakra bi na frastra so ekum kro ne ntentem oya obi a woni padua nim bia no ye ointment be boa na eyi e de afiri ho ama eni je sem kan ointment ne ho se unhia nipa foforo bia na waboa so far as wonsa no wonsa mienu etuetu ho de obetimi ate kakra bi na wo de asra so en ha ho mfa nche enye twene ne be bibia na emo aduro na ho den hahama na ye de aye ointment no ono ankasa be wura wo sweat pulse no e wo hunam de ani na akoyi oya obi afiri mu e de ama emritia bi na ho ato mehye won kran se afie mu de obi ansanka Sadiq Herbal Center yenra ye dia ba adwaman so nyina because ye wonders Flexon 600 herbal mixture we adwaman so Sadiq Herbal powder wo ho Elephant Herbal mixture so wo ho and Elephant ointment so wo ho your numbers ni biem 0244 153511 0244 153511 Bakrao
Sadiq ene ekọ maso ye Sadiq ye ekọ maso ye ekwaje wo mo enkrato no sesi ameka se dia bas atana sabas na bibia e fine ye
Etu enura no ene nne na atimire kasem. How supporters see be bree ewo home to true yenum bi say no say house of folk etimi ko 20 years with that African Cup group stage since 2006 House of folk African Cup we born Ghana oh yonko group stage bi na big club identity ayira se ya supporters na sofa ti ebe sire wura to go afede ebe sire no yenim se wonim tim ni bobre ena obeche yenim se die wo se oya tim ni be yie eno ana oguzu a oye ba se se o chake House of folk a we House of folk supporter na wo hwe nnura na hwe nena de kan wa asem a na wa hwe yi ani so begu because team House of folk team kakekai na 20 years Africa unko group stage da miki enye o hwe se die si se yetim na technical team ni bomu modern se di umbe bia team ni bepeja but the biana me come and say ewiase no there is no motivation about me motivate you agira mo amana chia kante na kusie da the love you could training kura eti do ba bia coaches na players so mo straight na obo bre one hwe ya obaka the coaches na nya ade but na love na ogira no one calculating yema yie because materials na kuta so no ebe ma coach abre eti be sre say House of folk mpanimfo adie chia adie sa baby asese sakono yanum bi sei sie hwe ne kira ya ne yebre enti esre yeru atogo afede ya bokotoko match na sorry akam kakra yanum bi yenim se di haso de kotoko match sitie ya se egodruo na nwinwi kakra wo mu a sabe mpanifo se yemfa yefrupan enshaben kotoko match na unwinwi player nwinwi a mi kra no more na be mame ama hu se match na be kwa kwhye no na esote tie sire rotogo afede say enim se we die kotoko na as match e break kakra wom say we amro na ho de so sika kakra kamu no technical team no any playing body no won hwe na won settle wo mu na more amra na supporters no so Kenya ye ho na de won se yensu ya yetimi ka ho ma ne makoyi no yesu yetimi aye enti e besre adesrede ne yesre ewura se onkeka no ho ma yen na bosumi miensa katua no ya bosumi miensa e besa e be ye ka eda ho a megiri yese emu House of folk enti e besre no adesrede ne yesre so mo no mo de na ne mantimi nkoso yi ma na House of folk dimi ko nanim Yenio, your butcher we are. Your boss weekend where we are. Any match be a bobium say any kotoko chroma. Any match be a Diana never go boom. So on Moncrofoni ye my say be a bedroom see in Sunday and no more post I am ready. Because football no Sunday bono.
Then after Sunday mini match be
after Sunday any match be a boy fake up you see a film. What I say? To Cotoconia Diana no. Need him pay a quarter Dianachi. Near Jerry Modro. So, Mama, what in the bra? What in the baby and the following Sunday, and no more post I am ready. Omoboma post of mine and Yamre. Dabi, some Mama post in Yamre.
Now, I don't know what would do now, Christian.
Boxer Bua, yeah, Jordan Far, Boxer Bua, Jordan Drew, Timbo Bimon. Was medium YouTube. Say, Eddie, Gardeners and Yaya, you got a dinner for draw. I don't have a camp, one camp when you know never take Roma.
Mate.
Near Boma, near Matimi, okay. Now, somebody can ask about the same Musau.
Okay.
Obviously, come for Gubayi or Bob Basiki kick or double leg. And now, I leave your burger, deport, from Kansas, deportees, Nigeria for the deportee one day. Returning. Dabi me pe deport Nigeria for the returning or more. You have brought me at the moment. 81, 82, 83, deportees, deport to home. But as into deportees. Oh no, the wobble one leg. Basiki kick. I did check on Poku, the Opian can was them. And so come here, something guy. Come to move for something guy. Come here, future of the man.
Medasi Abbas.
Come it here, yo.
But
Oma you buy here every all. There's something Libya Maganeko. Come it double leg. Double leg. We have about one leg. Basiki kick is the other pie double leg. Come poku di NDA. Kotoko support us and yet. Almost a yet. Almost a yet. Kotoko support us and I'm going to poku.
Medasi, Evesio.
I'm going to be.
I'm going to be.
But we go be hey, tell us so. No, do me. I don't. 2 o'clock, a boy. Yes, sorry. Yeah.
Oshano, double leg.
See the new.
Now we want to see from what?
I see from
the between the power.
Double leg. Come. Wọ́n kàn kọ́ bọ̀ o. Kàn kọ́ bọ̀ o.
Mami tí o Andy náà fẹ́ yẹ sọ. Andy tẹ́ntẹ́n.
Àwa tó mi. Ṣé o ṣe 3 months o di ẹ̀kyinna ẹ̀ bẹ́ ká hàn wá. Mickey, ọ̀rọ̀ àkọ́ àmì Toronto, Canada ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ James ọ̀sẹ̀ ọ̀wọ̀ Sky City Hotel ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe no happy birthday.
Okay.
James Eneda TV ẹ̀sùn.
All right.
Sanso ẹ̀na Frida wà Accra. But also, me wish you happy birthday.
Freedom so Accra.
Nyankopon nhyia no na onye ne kese.
Okay. Sefanko bibie no. Okay, one pa. Na Zambia man, Kalusha Bola, she no. Ena yetsa. Say o si obafa ofa.
Na no ye ka for the
Nandi ni ho so obafa. Footballers be fresh ro but the person establish real footballers Obasapa.
David, almost. David, almost.